Welcome to Debauchery. Thank you for joining our show, everybody. It's in the chat. Jacob's back on. He's been skipping out on us lately because he doesn't like us. I think that's really what it is. He keeps saying, I got a summer job, whatever. And obviously,
it's not even a summer job, dude. I've been playing the nerd game Magic the Gathering. That's what.
You said that, yeah.
man, you know,
Jacob would say you have a summer job.
Jacob, every time you come on, you can just hear the beard envy from Marcos. That it's like crazy, man. Like what he's got is the max facial hair that he can grow, and then he just yeah. I mean, stubble. You've got maximum male man hair, and then you've got the stubble king.
Yeah, stubble king.
I don't know, that Vendetta stash is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm referencing. I think but it's anyway. Despite my ludicrous jokes and everything, it's absolutely fantastic, Kay, to be here with you guys tonight and everything in chat as well. Marcus, lead the way.
I'll try my best.
Now, don't forget, guys. Hey, first for all of you who are joining here tonight, thank you very much because a lot of people are actually locked in on Knicks and the Spurs tonight. So Marcos is Marcos is going to do his best, kind of divided attention
I'm doing
tonight.
4 things at once.
Yeah, I know. So if something takes a second to pull up or something like that, or he throws his arms up in the air or something like that, or goes, oh, all of a sudden, that's probably because he's, we all have that little inner sports fan in us. And I'm actually, and obviously we're all, maybe not Jacob, I don't know, but Marcos and I are kind of rooting for Freddie tonight. So the Knicks win. So that Freddie gets to be happy.
So, let me just say this. I'm not a Knicks fan at all. I think most of their fans are actually pretty shitty people. But I will say this. I do want liberal New York to burn to the ground because they win the damn NBA Finals. The fans will burn New York City to the ground, which would be hilarious in a lot of ways. I love chaos. And I think the Knicks fans would they win Knicks a game in the finals is burning down to the ground. Imagine them winning it actually all the way.
But guys, we got to look at it though too. While Knicks fans can be pompous sometimes, so can any sports.
They're violent. There's a difference.
They're pompous and violent, but they have James Dolan as their owner.
I know, they hate him.
That guy, he's Donald Sterling bad without the racism.
He probably has a little bit in him too. He just
we're not getting into that though. But he hasn't had. He hasn't had anything official.
But I always say this: our two good friends though is their franchises. Jimmy from Godlike, the Spurs, and then
he wants them to win.
Freddie from that's on our show and Godlike. His team's the Knicks, so it's good seeing them go back at it. And then I think this series is over.
And they're both
So I think
they're. But here's the one thing, because I don't like the Knicks, but the Knicks have not won in 52 years, and they for all whatever goes on with them, they have had some of the worst suffering and literally some of the worst.
I've called them they
ever.
I can't when they win it this year. I've been calling them the Dallas Cowboys of basketball, so I can't do that anymore.
They're not even the Dallas Cowboys. They've been worse than the Cowboys.
They haven't won
in 50 years. Marcus, they haven't won in 50 years.
That's
forget the Cowboys not winning in 30 years.
Maybe the Charlotte Hornets is up there NBA wise with the Jets and Browns.
Yeah.
Even Cleveland's won one for crying out loud. And they've been pretty successful even after LeBron left finally. No, but the Jets, Browns, Charlotte Hornets. My Cincinnati Reds are a disaster every year, So, I don't know, man.
They've won a championship at least in the last 4 years.
1990s, last one. Jerry Larkins.
Guys, as much as we make fun of the Knicks or how we get annoyed because New York City thinks it's the center of the entire universe or whatever.
It kind of is.
But however, I would just point out the last time the Knicks won a championship was back when Phil Jackson played basketball. He was a player in basketball, along with along with Bill Bradley, a senator, who was a senator for 30 years. So
it's been a long time. That's what Lane said.
Yeah,
Lane was, I think, 40 years old when they last won it. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
Light out.
Yeah.
I want to address the chat for thank you for joining. We weren't late, guys. We were fashionably on time. Okay, that's what I'll say.
A wizard is never late. He's always there when he's meant to be.
And Walton's always one of the first. He's like, you fools got the wrong time. Look, like I said, fashionably late. And then Jacob's obviously in the chat. E-Man, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Jacob, man, you're active in the comments right now. I love it.
I was trying to help you out, dude.
I love it. Random Korean, he always joins a good bit too, so thank you. And then Carl, good friend. We are going to be talking about LBS, so there's a lot you can't not talk about. There's so much they showed recently, so you got to talk about it. Walton again, Popo, an absolute legend, has joined the show, so thank you for that. And then when Marcos mentioned he loved chaos, I pictured him in the beat joke.
Jacob is like, I'm trying to help you out, and I'm like, Jacob, you're in there so you can talk shit.
Kind of.
You're helpfully talking crap. Okay, so,
one. Yeah. That's true, Carl. But they at least got to one within the last 5 years. Like they got to the finals. They lost, obviously, but
they got hung out to dry by the curse of Durant.
Yep. And then golf is by more sports. I'll say golf or WNBA. Don't forget that. Do not forget the WNBA.
Damn, Jesus.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. Do not forget that. They're trying their hardest. They're trying.
Here's what I'll say: the one guy, you know how there's a lot of times, especially when there's a lot of period of time between championships or success for a team. There's a lot of times like, maybe a backup or a lower tier player who always makes a play or something, where it's like they're the guy remembered for. They don't have to buy their drinks in the city because they might win the one championship or something like that in the next 30 years. But the guy who did the tip in for Game 4 that won them the title with their comeback, I was like, that guy is going to be like the guy remembered for the play, that kind of play, who's like David Tyree or something like that.
Yeah, David Tyree, helmet catch. We Golf is elite, Jacob. We got people jazzed up about We Golf. Don't forget, Wii Bowling was great. Wii Bowling was a great game, dude. I love that one. Table tennis, that was a great one too. Tennis too, and Wii Sports.
Literally, that one mini game thing sold probably half of all the Wiis that ever actually went into somebody's home.
Because I believe that when the Wii came out, the Wii Sports came for free, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So like that was the one thing people would buy. That might be the only problem was. A lot of people bought the Wii, but they only bought it for that mini game thing, so they never bought other games. Sorry,
it was great. It was great. I loved it.
It was.
I absolutely loved it.
So. I had to get like the Wii like before like it came out or whatever. You had to stand in line at this Walmart, and they randomly announced where like your ticket would be to purchase it 24 hours later at midnight. And there's tons of people there. And I got one of them along with like 7 other high school students. I was like 23 at the fucking time. And they wouldn't let us leave Walmart with the ticket. We had to stay there for 24 hours before it was officially like released. So I was stuck with these fucking high school students. I wanted to blow my brains out. It was bad.
Yeah, I had a similar thing when I was working at GameStop, and when the Switch came out, we were doing launch thing for it. So we had people like stay over like in a line for like 10 hours. Like it was ridiculous. I worked 14 hours then.
You guys think that's crazy? I was in Mexico. Me and my family were on a Mexico trip, and they were sold out everywhere near us. And the GameStop at the Mexico mall we were at had it, so we got it there and we brought it home. So we had a Mexico Wii, dude. That's what we had, and it worked out. But it was just sold out everywhere. So it was like a month after it came out. Like we're just walking around, Mexico, like a really big mall in like Cancun or Puerto Vallarta. And I was like, okay, let's go see it. And I'm like, that's a Wii. They have it. They had it stocked. Like people just weren't buying it, I guess. So like in America, yeah.
Speaking of Wii and shit,
yeah.
The teaser for the new Legend of Zelda remake. Dude! As soon as I heard the music, I'm like,
yes. Too bad it's gonna be like $80 or something.
I don't give a fuck, Lane. Like, I haven't played that video game in like 10 years. If they raise the Switch 2 price to $1,000 in this game for $1,000, I'm in fucking both, dude. I'm playing that game. Lane, do you remember when the first one came out?
Yes. I got it day one.
Dude, motherfucker. This was like before the internet was a thing, and the only updates you could get on this game was like from Nintendo fucking Power
or something.
Game Pro. And like I was waiting for years. I had it on PO for a whole year, and I was in 7th grade. And when I went to KB Toy Stores and that bitch handed that shit to me, I looked at her and I was crying. I was so happy.
We love you, Jacob.
Dude, I was fucking crying, dude. One of the greatest days of my life.
Well, that's why, like, for pretty much for most Zelda merchandise, the thing that sells first is fucking anything.
Arguably the greatest game that's ever been made. Ocarina of Time. Arguably the greatest game. Cypher, thanks for joining, man. Just got Jacob crying on fucking screen right here.
Although, as much as I like that one, I think the best Zelda is still Link to the Past.
That was good.
But I'm a little bit older. And I beat A Link to the Past like 13 or 14 times. Like I played that game to where I knew, like I was so good when I remember fighting the Hellmouser King with a big fucking mask, and I literally got so good, beat that so many times. I would use the freaking hammer, like run up and destroy his helmet, smash him in the face with the hammer. You could actually do that, but most of the time that would get you killed. Yeah. But so that to me is the greatest Zelda game of all time, but I'm completely partial to that.
Yeah.
But Ocarina of Time, it's literally like 1A, 1B. It's like 99%, 98%.
Majora's
a lot of people. I never played Majora's Mask.
And then Dreamcast is still the GOAT.
I had the dream. Hey, the Soul Calibur Man 1 on that was like one of the greatest fighting games ever.
Oh, Random Korean, that's horrible, dude. Back in when you had to save shit. Oh
no. Random Korean, was that on the Ocarina of Time one or Majora's Mask? I was stuck on the Majora's Mask one, and I had like this clear green fucking Nintendo 64 controller. I threw it at my TV screen. Never played that game again until I was like 22. And then I finally beat it, and it was fucking awesome. It was Majora's Mask.
That's for me. Like back in the day when I played Mike Tyson Punch Out, I could beat everybody up to fucking Tyson.
Soda Popinski? Could you beat Soda Popinski?
Oh yeah, I beat them all. I could beat Mr. Sandman, Super Macho Man,
gosh,
and then yeah, I own Punch Out. Before I owned a Nintendo, I would go play Punch Out over at my friend's house because he actually had an NES. We'd play Duck Hunt, and then we'd go play Punch Out. And
great games.
It wasn't till like I was like 21, I finally played Punch Out, and I beat Super Punch Out, like the Bruiser Brothers and
I know what you're talking
Bruiser
about.
And stuff. I beat Super Punch Out. I beat Super Punch Out before I beat regular Punch Out.
I beat regular.
Finally, in my early 20s, like late 90s or 2000 or something, I finally beat Tyson in Punch Out. And dude, I just fucking threw my controller to the ground and was just like, woo!
Nice.
Like I was yelling and everything when I finally beat Tyson.
Dude, you know what's funny? I have a similar story, different game though. Ninja Gaiden 2. So like I was super young at this time. The final boss, bro. We had like my uncle was helping us try to beat it. Like all my brothers, everybody was trying to beat it, and we couldn't do it. And I finally got it done, dude. I like hours.
The only time I ever ran into that was I think it was King of Fighters 98 Dream Match where you had to fight Omega Rugal. That motherfucker was the cheapest final boss of any fighting game I have ever fought. Like he was legendary for how cheap he was. It would just obliterate you, even though it was a 3-man team versus him. Like I literally fought that dude for hours, like unending hours, multiple times. So I finally beat his ass, and he was amazingly hard.
Nice,
yeah, Mortal Kombat, Shao Kahn was pretty cheap too, but today they don't make the bot like in King Fighter 15 they added Omega Rugal, who was really insanely hard, but he wasn't anything like the old Omega Rugal. Which is funny talking fighting games since, the last 3 statues I've ordered. Fighting game statues.
The last 3 statues you ordered were sexy bitches. Let's be honest. Like,
they're sexy fighting game wenches.
No, not bitches. Very nice women, sexy, very nice,
very nice. Ladies of the night, friends of the road.
What? Gee, there you go. Yeah, wait.
They're expensive
you
though, so
Jacob,
you
just managed to make that sound worse.
Yeah.
You went from the B word to ladies of. I'm like, wait, you just went from one to.
I get what Jacob's saying. They're the classy ones, though. They know English. They're proper. They eat good meals. Like I get what Jacob said. They're the high-class ones.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you gotta get love sometimes at the cheapos, though. You gotta get love.
Offering C jobs,
Yeah, come on. But so actually, we are a statue show. I know we like to fuck around.
True.
Let's actually
There's actually a lot of statues.
Yeah, do we have it? That's what I'm saying. We actually have a lot to talk about today. So, real quick, the Cypher said, "Did you guys get Prime One, Mai, Ivy, or Cammy?"
That guy did.
Did Lane freeze out, or is that me?
No, I'm here.
You said something, dude. My
computer. Yeah, no, I was about to say, why are you Cypher? Yeah, I was about to say to Cypher, yes, because I have not pre-ordered Cammy yet, but I am getting her. I already own the other two, and I have. I literally was like check, and then there's a eventual check. I just haven't decided which version I'm going to get because I don't think I want to spend $200 on a little like Japanese spray can looking proximity piece that says her name. It'd be she's already really expensive for a quarter scale, being $14.99, and it's like $17.99 from Comic Concepts to buy her. And I was like, because all the other ones that I've gotten, like all the fighting game ones, because even Morrigan I bought last year, they're all whatever the bonus edition would be. But I just did like $200 extra for that, and I go, this is where you have to really start looking at like what comes with the bonus edition, or does it mean that much to you or something? Because the way they're making you have to pay now, it's so expensive. But yeah, I mean, I all three of those are coming home on top of the other more.
On top of you?
No.
And real quick, Walton, obviously, I'm not that old where we had to do all that. I grew up in a time where we had stuff in America. So, man, that sounds like a struggle, though, back in the day,
I had back in the day to show how crazy I was with fighting games, especially King of Fighters. Because I own the Sega Saturn, and I imported. But I actually, when you had to get like a 1 gig RAM thing to plug into the back to be able to play some of the King of Fighters. But I had King of Fighters 94, 95, or King of Fighters 95, 96, 97. I bought them each year, imported them, and the 1 gig stick thing. The first two were great because they had English translation you could adjust to. And then 97, which was the end of the Orochi saga, they didn't fucking have it. And it was all in fucking Japanese. And, threw my fucking disc and shit out because I was raging.
All these games real quick is Lane likes to throw his controller's disc a lot.
Oh, I was an angry gamer, man. But I played through every team and had to like see if I could look up translation to see whatever stupid dialogue was being spoken because I wanted to understand what was going in every team ending. But I'm like, oh my god, I hated all those bosses. Gonitz and Orochi, those guys sucked. And then also Rugal, who was in that one too, the first Omega Rugal in 95. But yeah, no, I used to that's how crazy I was I was importing all those games back even on the Saturn.
Crazy. That's such a different time, man. Such a different time. Random Korean, the Cammy Deluxe, I think is worth it. That extra switch out tempts me to buy an extra regular version of both poses. Okay, there we go. So Random Korean might go all in on I love that Cammy piece, both of them, dude. Like that whole line, which I still don't understand Jimmy, because that's his favorite IP of all time. He doesn't want to get any of them. Like he's like, I want to get them, but I don't want them. I'm like, dude, get them. It's your favorite IP. If it's my favorite IP,
he just wants the realistic movies like the Alien. I mean, I have a little bit with Jimmy. There's going to be always it's the aliens and predators and stuff are never going to go away.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're always going to be around.
Yeah.
And I mean, that is kind of true for Street Fighter probably too. There's going to be always of the lady characters. They're always going to be popping.
I don't know. Just like Lane, I could never, as a collector, not collect my favorite IP. Like I literally couldn't. I love Jimmy, but Jimmy, I've had this conversation with him in person. So I'm like, like, what are you doing? You gotta get. And the thing is, those pieces are so good. Like almost all of them are so good right now. So like, just get that shit, man. Just get it. Come on. So let's do the first topic. A lot of stuff coming out. I don't know what convention this was. Maybe Lane or
something or other.
Yeah, some convention now. I think in probably Asia. But our good friend JC, and if Carl's still in the show,
Jay, it was funny because Jay was sending me messages while he was fucking.
Jay's one of the best. He's a madman, but he showcased.
This is amazing for some of this show, just like a random whatever con thing to have. Could you imagine having to carry and put all this shit together?
Oh, horrible. that apocalypse bus. Fuck that. But
I'm going fuck that just for how big that thing is.
So he showed a lot of the older sections that they have. It's still great. Like the Cyclops was there. They had
and being able to see the Sentinel and stuff like that.
They have the Batman, the blue version. I think Superman as well. But then they also
Thor.
showed a lot. Yeah, they showed. I said Thor. They showed a lot of new stuff. As you can see, they showed the Sentinel, kind of like 1/3 statue a while back. They have two versions. Obviously, one's painted, one's not. One's arms up, one's arms down. That big bitch in the middle. Obviously, you guys can see that. Like,
yeah, you will pull up some more other ones that'll see.
Exactly, no, I am. But look, that's the size comparison, obviously.
Jesus Christ! And guys, the Sentinels are supposed to be, I think, 5'10".
Yeah, I think a 1/3 version of it. They said. And then this is Lane. This is all Lane right here. He's a big rogue guy. So there's probably some more pictures, but I'll keep going. That's the one I'm interested in.
This is one. The big one is probably that one right.
Yeah.
Well, that one and probably the Superman.
Yeah. So this one right here for me, I always said I was getting it because I want Clayface out of all my Batman villains to be the biggest one I have. And I think Jay told me like when he was on Godlike, he told us to be like 38 inches tall or some shit like that. So
with him slightly and Jake, you got to remember this is with this statue is with him kind of hunched over a little.
Yeah. Bit. So like if he was standing up, it would be like 45, 46, but
yeah,
ginormous. So awesome. I think I would talk about it more with more pictures, but I think it needs some touch-ups on the paint. It's very flat in a lot of areas. So the
one thing I've heard too is it looks like the like you're showing here with the connection parts and everything, lines. Now, I would say for this guy, it shouldn't bother you necessarily as much because he's supposed to literally be. He's like a giant blob.
Yeah,
blob thing basically. So even though you see it's kind of easier for your imagination to just realize that's could be just. Part of his body
if you guys can see me zooming in, like the mouth tongue area looks like very well detailed, and then you just get to that paint on the outside. It looks very flat, Maybe it's a lighting, I doubt it, but and then like the club looks pretty damn detailed. Paint job, different colors, pretty detailed. It has like different not structure, but the textures. It looks like a little bit.
Yeah.
I just think they need to touch up the paint job on Clay. I think it's already a good piece, but. They just need to touch up that. The lines, I think they need to fix a little bit. It doesn't have to be drastic, though. Just make it look more conforming, I guess. That's a better word to say.
It's a little strange, like with you're pointing with the painting, though, than where you see the paints on the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And those things are just like amazingly crisp and everything.
And even like the Batman and everything, like the detailed lines, textures everywhere. I just think maybe it's just like this early prototype paint job. I just think they maybe didn't touch it up.
Yeah, but
it's Clayface. I get it.
But
he's grimy. He's not really. You don't have to get that texture, like great detail. But it is rock. It's basically painted wet rock, Clayface basically. So just I don't know, make it as best as you can in my opinion. It's gonna be big and
But I've seen even they had here what some people are wanting could be like a finished piece of the Joker and Harley. Purple suit there too, and when you see the textures on those and everything, they are a lot crisper and stuff than this.
For Clayface, could they put on some kind of final paint that it looks almost like it's wet, You know what I mean?
I hope so too. I hope so. I hope.
Wouldn't that make sense?
Like the mouth. Like, look at that. It looks wet, gross. Just do that on the outside. Fuck it. You know, Carl, if you're watching, tell him. I love Jay, but come on. Let's go all out in this piece. I like the eyes too. Look at the paint job on the eyes. That looks really good. That orangish, like amberish color.
Yeah, this does make me kind of forget about that. The Clayface bust or something that Tweeter had showed in like
I never even thought about that piece of junk company. My God. But I see what you're saying though, Lane. Like, look at like the detail paint. Like that looks amazing. Like the paint job, and everything. I don't really care for Apocalypse. And I think the portrait is comic accurate. Just so stupid. I think not like I said. I just think Apocalypse looks stupid in comics, but.
I will completely 100% disagree with you on that in every possible way.
Well, because you're wrong.
Because I'm right and it's accurate and looks the way it should.
I said it's accurate. I think Apocalypse looks dumb. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're dumb for thinking he looks dumb.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean that's literally maybe the most you can make a case even other than Magneto. He is, and maybe even more than Magneto now. He is the most iconic X-Men bad guy, who's until Krakoa screwed him up, but who generally was just a villain.
Walton's got a question. I was thinking the same thing when I first saw this picture. Do you think his armor kind of looks like it's like made of fucking stone almost?
Yeah, Walton was saying that, but
I think so, maybe. But I think that's a pretty cool effect.
That's accurate. Even if you just saw recently some of for the upcoming X-Men '97 animation. The colorations and all that are super accurate to how it looks.
I think it looks good, even if it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I still think it looks sweet too, but I thought it looked like stone. So
I'm wondering if on the front there on the base that's supposed to be the 12.
It looks like it. 1, 2, 3.
Or either that, or it could be some of the X-Men.
I think it's the Horseman. Probably it's probably the Horseman.
Yeah.
How much do you think this is going to be?
Oh, 4 boxes, man.
Yeah.
This is going to be an ungodly amount of boxes. I just the hoses there. I hate to think how much that thing's got to weigh. Jeez, 200 pounds at least.
150 at least. Like
unless he's hollow on the inside.
You know what I'm saying? 150 and everything. Not a lot, but like a good bit of it's hollow. You know, at 150.
It's 100% got to be hollow, dude.
Yeah. Some of it has like the cord's 100%.
Yeah, hey, well, I'm going to disagree with you on that, man. I think the colors are perfect.
Who's saying the colors is fantastic?
Yeah, I think the details, the like kind of almost like some of the damage, the battle damage and scarring and stuff on his armor, and he doesn't look like fucking Ivan Ooze, so that's a positive. Like
Blue Ivan Ooze,
like Oscar Wilde looked like and stuff.
Oh, he looks so bad, bro. Oh my god. His agent needs to fire. Like he needs to fire his agent because he gets him like the worst roles and worst movies. He's a good actor. No, but I don't know, Jacob. You like this piece? Lane, you say you like this piece. I like this piece. I'm not getting it, obviously. So
it's just too bad. I have no place to put. Like literally no.
I would like 0 place.
And there are other things. Apocalypse is my favorite X-Men villain, but I'm not really. That's not saying might not change.
Yeah.
But I'm really. I am. Kind of like trying to stick.
I like how LBS.
Batman, or the fighting game statues I'm getting is like a specific short. Like one, I've almost once I ordered Cammy, I'm done. I'm trying to go back more to sticking to Batman, or like maybe an alien piece or a Predator piece that I could get. But everything's we'll talk about later how expensive stuff is getting. From where I like to buy usually their stuff, I think I'm getting priced out pretty much.
A lot of people are getting priced out. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But for me, I think this is a very specific collector that's getting it. The ES would not be.
That thing might be as much as the Sentinel.
Yeah, I just don't think. I don't think the ES is going to be very high. Hope it sells well and they make money off it. Obviously.
God, it can't be. It can't be more. It's got to be around 100 at most. Probably less than that.
I think that's wishful thinking. I think it's going to be like a 30. Which is not bad. 30 at a high price, it might be good, you know, like money wise. But congrats on. I like how they're diversifying their line. Like they have mostly 1/3. They have obviously that kind of like 1-to-1, you know, Sentinel thing. They have that 1-to-1, the 1-to-1 Sentinel bust, or just Sentinel bust, not 1-to-1. And then also I think they said a long time ago, God, like they didn't do like 1/4 dioramas with characters like villains and heroes. So like,
yeah,
the
one thing I will say, for all we can say how expensive this is still going to feel. It's probably still going to be. It's going to be less than something like that Terminator bus that Jimmy and Mr. Allen are getting. It's probably going to be. It's not going to be as much as that. It's going to be a lot bigger. The one thing you can take to about the paints and the base and everything are going to be really cool. They're going to tell a story, related to the character, probably on all the sides. It's just like you said. The biggest problem for this may not be pricing. It's just literally in comparison, maybe any bus this side of maybe like Thanos or something like that.
And this is higher than Thanos because of those cords.
Yeah, but it's just there are very few collectors who are going to be able to fit this. I mean, this is for like the biggest X-Men fans that exist. This is for somebody
it's very.
I mean, this thing makes the Sentinel, bus that they just put up or reveal. For the upper body of the Sentinels, that bus looked tiny.
Well, that is actually tiny. It's actually not big at all. So
yeah.
But no, this makes a lot of things look tiny. So, but next piece they showed. This was teased a long time ago, but they're Black Panther. You can't really see. This is the only picture I could find, but they have like a purple base. I wish they come out with a version with like the purple around him as well, not just the gold. It would be cool if they do both, but I would rather get the gold. But I'm just saying, like, it would be cool to have that option to have purple, I guess, jewelry around him in the gold version. So, but it looks cool. I know they had a concept where the Panther was around his base, so we'll see if they do that still. I know this is obviously just prototype, early, tease and everything, but it looks cool. What do you guys think?
Well, from a kind of blurry picture, I mean, it looks like
it looks great on my end.
Yeah, it looks like classic Black Panther. I mean, I like elements with like the around the neck and everything. I know some people are feeling necessarily the big cape, but this has a much more very classic Black Panther feel to it.
Maybe have an option to take off the cape, right? Something like that.
I would like to see maybe if they have an alternate actual like upper torso or something for maybe different hand pose, because I think the arms crossed, like, to me that's kind of boring as an actual pose and everything.
Especially him, he's a very athletic character,
Yeah. But I like the suit, the color combinations. Obviously we can't see much of the base, so we don't really know what story. Yeah. See, one thing with LBS statues is I always look at what is the storytelling they're doing on the base, because they do that for all of them. Like, what characters extra are they showing on there? What are, are they referencing maybe any major storylines? Like what they have Claw on there, the Living Sound guy or something like that. I expected it. I mean, my expectation for LBS is very high, at worst, I expect to see a B kind of from them. But I think this looks like a solid piece. But with how much everything is, and I'm hoping they're not ramping too much with too many, pieces. I very much like LPS just doing a few pre-orders a year, especially because they do all 1/3. So all of their statues are mostly big. But I would just like to see I think the problem for Black Panther is you're going to have to be a specific Black Panther fan.
No, just Avengers fan too. You want Avengers line,
yeah. Yeah, he would go good if you already own Captain America, or I mean, you don't even have to all, but if you have like Captain America, you have Thor, Iron Man, he would go perfect with them.
Yeah,
since he's been a leader of the Avengers at different points.
Yeah, he married Storm.
Yeah,
lucky bastard.
But, yeah, and then annulled their marriage.
But
although Marvel rivals, they're both of them are very heavily linked to each other.
And then Jacob, I know you're not big into comics, obviously, or that stuff. But what do you think?
A B version Batman, he's fine.
B version.
A B version. Boy, you just shots fired at Port T'Challa.
Yeah, dang, right there. Okay, all right.
I mean, it looks just like Batman, Black Panther here, doesn't he?
I guess
no,
with the cape.
I don't. I honestly, I don't.
I don't think he does Black
Panther.
Maybe
why is he got the ears on the top?
Because he's a Panther.
Yeah, he's to the Panther god Bast or Bast. Like that's a part of the,
I don't know. It's fine.
Black Panther.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
other one. Is this
you have to be a Black? You have to be a Black Panther fan if you're going to pick this up.
Well, if we're going to compare it, I don't want to pull it up, but everybody remembers that PCS 1/3 Throne Panther they did. I think this is better than that. So, so like that's the only comparison you can have for 1/3 Black Panthers at this point.
That reminds me. Actually, you mentioned them. Do you have in the queue for their Spider-Man?
We talked about it last week.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
It was at the very end of the show, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Dude, I was like drunk as hell. How do I remember that? You don't. I was like, all right, time's over. And then fucking I remember that. Come on, Lane. See, I think Lane had a really tricky message in our group message. I think he was drunk earlier, so he doesn't.
No, I wasn't actually. I just.
Hey, Jacob saw the message. It looked like this man was.
I actually just typed horrible.
Okay, there we go. That's your excuse, I guess. So and then obviously Clayface. Look, the size comparison. Obviously, it's a big boy. And like Lane said, he's leaning over and he's still big. So.
So you got to have a lot of space if you look at this one. Think about
almost with my custom Grundy with that same like sewer-ish base. So it's gonna go perfect in my collection. Like I can't wait to get this piece.
So this is like this one is a definite. Whatever. Are you gonna pre-order this day one, or is it? Or are you still have the mindset?
Just to support my friend Jay, yes, I will, because I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be one of those things.
Yeah. I guess it's just gonna depend on price and how much you have to put down. Because I don't think this one is gonna sell out right away.
At least Todd's done it in the past where he does like a which for me I love like when shipping's an
early bird
price. Yeah, so there's an early bird. Usually he does like $100 shipping, price only. Like that's all you're gonna pay for shipping. So I do like that. Like it gets me to buy early. So if there's a site that does that, like some promotion like that, I'll probably do it day one. If not, I'll probably within a month or two I'll get it. But I'll get it early, unless people just start buying it like fucking hotcakes or something. And I'm like, oh shit.
It's one of the things you will keep your eye on a regular basis just to make sure to see what's going on.
2 months at most. So it's a 2 month deposit at most. Like I'm getting it early. It's coming home for sure. The swap outs he teased a long time ago. I don't know if they're still doing all of that. Like remember the Batman and Robin in the chest, like kind of trying to get out. So we'll see.
I think one thing that, and this is something just in general with LBS, as we were discussing with Prime 1 starting to get so expensive, I kind of almost, because Jay is the man of swap outs, especially head sculpts. He loves doing head sculpts, which I love that he does that. But one thing that might help for his company for increasing its profile and footprint is sometimes maybe pulling back on some of the head sculpts. And I'm not saying don't do like a couple or like a head sculpt and maybe a weapon switch out or arm switch out or two. But instead of doing 5 head sculpts, cut down the price where you're like starting to look like, $500, $600, $700 less on your statues versus some of the other high.
It won't be that much of a price difference. But I'll give Jay this though, Lane. He does do extra add-on head sculpts when people like talk like, hey, maybe you should have done this, and like he's done it multiple times where he'll give you free.
Look at the Harley.
Yeah, the Harley, perfect. Yeah, you're exactly right. So, I don't know if Lane froze up or he just kind of stopped talking because I started talking, but you're right, Lane. Lane, you want to talk about this real quick too? Or did Lane leave? Oh, Legend Lane left. That's why he stopped talking. Okay, there he is. He's back. I thought I was talking about for a second.
I just crashed out.
Where's that base Rogue's on? Is that like a giant insect?
It's a brood. It's the brood.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's a similar base to the Cyclops, if you can see.
Yeah, they're continuing the same thing, yet for some reason Sinister is totally different. Although I think he's got some brood stuff on there or something too.
Jacob, can you guys see me zoomed into the bases?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Rogue looks like she's because Sinister is like on a brood or something too. But I think the other big one here, Rogue looks good. I'm not sure about the kissing pose. Like, I'm not sure.
That's probably not the primary head sculpt though. That's one of those add-ons, probably.
Maybe she's stepping the shit out of one of those things and blowing a kiss.
Yeah.
Hey, shit, you can blow a kiss to me any day, baby. Any day.
Yeah, this is one of the first ones. Other than Harley, this is only the second like female sculpt we're seeing them do in third scale. I think the sculpt looks okay.
Wonder Woman. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's the best one they've done in DC too. That's the best.
Yeah, but the Rogue sculpt, I think the green paint on her suit is very metallic and very bright, which is a little bit different than sometimes how that particular suit is looked.
I think the yellow's even better than the green almost.
I like both. Yeah. I like both the green and yellow. You know.
Yeah, they probably should have just done Savage Land Rogue. That way they say they're doing something different. But yeah, no, I think this is a good start. I'm not so crazy about the brood base because I don't care about the brood.
Keep it a theme, obviously.
But it's not a sentinel body or hand or something. So I still look at that as blood. I think you skipped past Kingdom Come Superman though.
No, it's next ones. I had to go back. It was like a weird thing.
But I think that this is where they're showing some commitment to the X-Men line, since if you have Cyclops. Or has Cyclops come out? He was already up for
that was like their third statue, maybe second.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. But they're continuing the line after you have the really nice Wolverine, and then this Rogue will be a nice piece to go with it too. Mm-hmm. So it seems like they've got several different, like they've got the Justice League and kind of the DC stuff. They're doing slowly X-Men and slowly filling in Avengers. Yeah. And that's kind of the major
awesome. I love it. So I can't. The one thing Jay said he wants to do is finish these lines, man. He wants to get as close as you can, So he's doing it. He's doing Rogue. What's next? Iceman. What's next? Pyro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it all. Fuck it. Let's go, Jay. Let's hope all these sell.
Hey man, he's been willing to listen to me pitch freaking for Batman.
I do not know where
he's been willing to listen to me pitch the freaking White Rabbit for Batman as a possible character.
Stop, Lane.
Hey, I'm just saying, he let me pitch the idea to him.
Fucking Jacob, how horny can a man get? Like, goddamn,
dude, I'm just saying, he let me pitch the idea to him, and he said
that's why he was so angry playing video games as a child. He had all that sexual frustration.
Fuck Jeffrey Dahmer out here.
But so anyway, there's the. I'm wondering if that is still the prototype for the Joker, if that's like actually a production piece.
I think it's probably prototype still. They probably just have that. Which I have that coming in.
Be coming soon.
I have that coming in as well.
Yeah, I considered getting the Ross, the black suit, because I really like that suit, and there's been so many purple suits. But the Superman here, because when they first showed this the other day, you couldn't see the base. I think the base is really cool for this one. Is it me though? My only thing, at least with this head sculpt that's on the piece, I think Superman facially looks a little too young.
I don't know. The one like you see that big picture in the background, which is like obviously a portrait. That looks pretty old. Man, yeah, I guess he could look a little young. But I don't know.
I'm saying a little just because of how he looked in Ross's style.
The portrait right here just looks like the lighting's kind of making him look younger right
here. Yeah, and that could be. I'm just saying since this is all we have right now.
Yeah.
Whatever this portrait is.
Yeah.
This one looks a little bit young to me for specifically that this is Kingdom Come.
I'm not big into this whole. I know it's huge, the Kingdom Come. I know Jay loves it, but my God, I don't. It's
there's been a lot. We've had now a lot of Kingdom Come.
It's just Superman Hush. It's just Superman Hush. There's literally Superman Hush with a different base.
Isn't J&D doing this too? It wasn't a price as fuck.
The quarter scale.
It was they did the that, and then they also did the Cavill Superman looking just like this too, basically. One leg up, floating.
But theirs was like a great price, if I remember, and it looked good too.
Like, it's quarter scale. The J&D's quarter scale for like 1,009.
No, I thought it was like $8.99. It's like
it was cheap, dude. It looks amazing.
And they did Kingdom Come Superman, and then more of a regular.
And he did look old as fuck. He did. The Green D one looked old as fuck. There's no doubt.
Yeah, because they literally did the Kingdom Come, and then they did a regular Raw.
Right. And then this is what I want to talk about real quick. This is my favorite piece that they done.
Which one? Loki?
Bro, it's so fucking good. Like, oh my, I want to get it just to fucking get it, dude. Like, look at this thing, dude. And it has like very similar base to like the Thor, which I love, like the whole like Norse like wood, like marble, ceramic. It's fucking dope. But like this piece is so fucking good, man. I don't like the old man portrait they showed they teased early on, but I love like the younger one, the younger portraits. I don't know, like the whole like like Matador, like not Matador, but like the strings attached, like he's controlling people. Bro, I don't know. Maybe I'm just gassing this shit up too much, but like that shit looks so fucking dope to me, dude. I don't know. I think it's one of the best pieces, especially in the Marvel line. What do you guys think? Am I by myself?
No, it's good. That base is freaking awesome too.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking good. Puppet Master. There we go, Walton. I'm on like 5 drinks, so I can't think every word off the top of my head. I'm always right though. I'm always right. I said, did I say Matador? I don't know. Matador, same thing.
What's the wolf with him? What is that?
I don't understand the wolf too much. Maybe Lane would know more about that comics, but
in his rear, the wolf's in his rear.
No, I said Fenrir.
Oh, it's like his pet.
The wolf. That's Norse mythology. Fenrir, the wolf.
I'm thinking of Greek mythology, not the Norse, really. Not the Norse.
But
no, that. So wait. What does the wolf have to do with Loki? I mean, they're both Norse. I get it, but
yeah, Fenrir is. I have to go back thinking into my Norse mythology, but Fenrir is an important like wolf god connected with like Loki, Thor, Odin, and their.
It's on the base, like, as you can see as well, like in the front.
Yeah.
Who's that little demon guy there?
We're here.
Yeah.
No, it's like a puppet.
Oh, that's why you're saying Puppet Master.
Yeah, I said Matador, but look, Walton knew what I was talking about.
Matador, that's your Mexican bloodlines coming through.
the European in me. No, but I don't know, man. For me, I think this is one of the best. Like the texture, the painting on it. I think everything on this piece looks so fantastic. I think I haven't seen it in person or seen better pictures. I've always thought the clear resin looks a little bit like cheaper side, but maybe it can get fixed better, in hand. But overall, I think the statue's obviously the best Loki statue I've seen. I don't know what other people think, but for me, it is. I know there's that one, like that custom throne Loki piece where that piece was selling, Jacob and Lane, like for like $5,000 when it came out, like resale. So
that's crazy.
That was crazy, dude. It was like people wanted it so bad, but I don't know. For me,
how much are most of these LBS pieces?
So my
1,600 to 2,000.
Yeah, exactly. My Spider-Man was 1,800, maybe 1,899, and shipping. So yeah, 200. I got Superman was like 1,699 with shipping, and then plus shipping. Which shipping was only like $150. It wasn't a lot. Yeah, they run that lane to like that's 17
for third scale. So they're still kind of in the same range as the Prime one, but they're starting to seem like a better value in comparison.
It's like the same prices as Prime one, isn't it?
Yeah, they're still in the same range, but
some Prime ones like the real Elite Master line has mostly stayed at 1,800, 1,900.
What do all these lines mean? How many different fucking lines
it makes zero fucking sense to me, right?
Well, literally sometime when they went for like the real Master line or whatever, the more recent stuff starting last year, basically that name or whatever was just replaced the Master line or something. It's just a rebranding. But now that doesn't mean they're being doesn't mean they're not using technology and some other things to be more detailed, but basically that replaced whatever that real Master line replaced the Master line. So it is slightly new with their development, but it's a rebranding kind of whatever they would put it to.
So that's basically it though from LBS. Obviously there's like pictures.
That's a lot. Jay is going crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's there actually at that show too.
And then, but all I'm saying is like this is basically LBS, everything put together right here.
This is probably what we're going to see over this year into the first, at least probably rest of this year into next year.
But if Carl's still on the show and watching the show, congrats. You guys are doing a good job right now. I think just get pieces out to people. I know end of the year, usually you guys come out with like 3 pieces back to back to back, like every month, which is crazy, like in hand, I'm saying. So I can't wait to see what more they do. Obviously, a lot of the stuff I'm not getting, but I'm happy they're doing it. So I hope people buy. Like, dude, like the Martian Manhunter, I want that piece so bad, man. I want it so bad. But yeah, man, LBS is killing the fucking game. Next topic, obviously, Jacob, this is more you, and you really want to talk about this. I do too, because what I said about this piece is like the prototype looked like a homeless dude in LA, and now it looks like a homeless dude with Botox in LA. So let's look at this fucking piece. It looks horrific, and it's a company I cannot stand. I want them to burn in hell.
How hard are you right now, dude? That's what I want to know. How hard are you right now?
When you brought it up, like they have it, it looks bad. Okay, we're bringing this up second fucking thing. So here we go. Right here, this piece is a fucking travesty to fucking humanity. So, Jacob, go ahead. Go ahead, Jacob.
I think extra hard would be the exact term. You were looking there for
my smile was like ear to ear, right? I looked at the
phone. God, man. Holy shit.
I'm not even kidding you. When it's probably about a month and a half or 2 ago, right around the time I got the Queen's version, somebody said that J&D is they're working the prototype. So I'm like, maybe I should jump on this train now before they reveal it. It looks fucking awesome. I'm so glad I did it.
This is horrific. Horrific.
Dude, like, not gonna lie, if you could had enough money and you could take like the clothing and shit from the J&D one and somehow fit it on your Queen one, that's the way to do it. But like,
we said that a long time ago too. Remember that? Like, if you could switch the outfit like on Queen, and I don't even think the Queen's that great either. Like, it's better for sure, like portrait wise. That's it.
I'll tell you, I have the Queen one in hand. The portrait's still not. Yeah, it's like maybe 88, maybe 90% there. But for Vigo, that's
still a travesty though for the price.
But again, I don't think you're going to get a better Vigo. He's a really hard character to fucking nail, dude. So I don't know, dude. I really don't think you're going to get a better one.
The second most important character in the whole trilogy is getting fucking dog shitted by these companies. It hurts. It hurts.
It's Vigo,
I'm just telling you, it's like doing a Harrison Ford or like a Bill Murray. Like they're for some reason these guys aren't.
Cavill is really tough to do too, like Henry Cavill. Like companies that fucked up on him bad.
But the thing I hate second most after this fucking portrait is the stance he's in. It looks like he's gonna take like a heroin shit, like you were saying.
It's a homeless dude in LA, and now it's Botox on the left.
It's really strange, especially for like J&D. Like I know you hate them, Marcos. I don't.
Dead to me.
But most of their pieces, I don't see like this is their worst one they've ever done. I think it's their worst one.
It's up there, dude. It's truly up there as top 3 worst J&D pieces.
Because what would the other ones be? The Harrison Ford on J&D.
Lane doesn't want me to say this. I'm sorry, Lane, but that Harley Quinn, those big Angelina Jolie lips on her, it's just not it, bro. It's not it. I think the outfit is great. Like the tailoring's great. And
but dude, that's fucking hurt. Like if I cover up his outfit
to an extent, because like if you look at the new one that came out, that looks way more like her. Like that's like, oh yeah, that's her. Or I don't even think it looks like Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie. It looks just like Margot Robbie, which you can say that's a good thing or bad thing. But at the same time, like that first one, the lips are and same with the Catwoman, Anne Hathaway. The lips are so bad, like. So bad on those pieces. I know they're earlier J&D pieces, but they were so bad. I can't not like look at those and think of it.
But you know who those characters are. Like if I just showed you
too, bro, it's bad. It's just bad.
Yeah. I don't know, but they fucked up on this one.
Yeah, Lane. What about you, man? What do you think?
Oh, I think this is ugly. Just like this is really ugly. Now Marco's been going mega J&D hater mode. I'm going to shut him down, being this is one piece, and this is not good looking. But I had to shut him down because he was trashing that guts piece, which most everybody else thinks is great. But I would point out,
and that's why.
Actually, they're 100% right. Because you had issues and didn't like some of the material, that's fine.
Not some. The whole fucking thing was bad material.
No, it wasn't.
It's the cheapest piece I've had. It's Lane. I've said it multiple times.
Marcus, I'm not going to get in debate with you about this. I'm not getting sidetracked for this.
Go ahead. My bad. That's my fault.
Yeah, no, I'm not, because you sold the piece. It turned out good. It turned out a net positive for you at the end of the night. So,
but at least, and then somebody else got it that they wanted it. So that's fucking.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying it turned out a net positive.
Thank the Lord. This guy was a very easy guy to sell to. I was very communicative with him. The piece came in perfect condition because I taped everything down. Like, I really tried to make it as good as possible. Nothing was broken. I got those pieces that were broken to Alan Kiefer. Alan Kiefer's the GOAT. Alan Kiefer got them. He just got those broken pieces today. He said everything's perfect. So the piece is perfect in his hand. Yeah. He would love it. It wasn't not for me.
Yep.
But people were still wrong on the piece. Well, let me just say that. But Lane, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
He's trying to test my patience, Jake.
I know.
That's
why I'm
here. Anyway, going back to our main topic, for old man Drugagorn here. Too busy using the smoking that the hobbits like to do.
Crack pipe going.
But he looks older from, like, I don't even believe it's possible. He looks older from the prototype. The wrinkle, like, especially on, like, kind of the wrinkles and everything like that on his upper forehead and going into around his upper cheeks and under his eyes. Like, it looks like he hasn't slept. He looks like closer to one of the, like, ghosts of the dead or something like that. How they looked in the Lord of the Rings.
Like when he falls off the cliff and he returns.
Like the king, he looks more like the king. He looks more like one of the king of the dead, just not glowing in the dark.
That's
like
true.
The ghost did. But like that's how the actor would have looked at the ghost of the dead, like done up and everything before they add the special effects. But the outfit, I think, looks fine. But I don't know about some of the color changes. It seems like they did for, like, the cloak versus the original. Looks different. Maybe it's more accurate and stuff actually to the movie. I haven't looked at any screenshots, right? I'm not going to look at screenshots for that because I don't really care that much. I think the material for the outfit still looks really good. The sword looks fine, but it's like, even like just the hair and how they have it posed, like on the forehead, looks bigger. Now that could just be because of how they had it a little bit versus the two here. But basically for this, at least this picturing of the head sculpt, like the lighting, the way they have the hairstyle, they made this on top of whatever issues there are with, like, the silicone or how the skin's been done on the skull. They put the hair, everything, to make it look as worse as it possible could, on top of it not looking great. They did, like, this is not a piece for $2,300 to $2,700 that it probably costed that I would suggest getting, which is disappointing because a lot of people probably wanted to get this to pair with the R1 and stuff, because the R1 came out pretty good. I don't think that one's one of their best pieces.
I don't either. It didn't sell well. I know that. Like, it's been still up on the level.
You can still find
like an edition size of like 1,000 though, something crazy.
That's true.
Like, literally
started coming
you can get full silicone butt cheeks. That's why though. Like.
Yeah, it looks like getting that with that particular thing happening.
Not there. But let me just say this real quick, Lane. I realized who this is, guys. And
no,
this is Caitlyn Jenner. This is
God.
I just figured it out. It's Caitlyn Jenner. That's why it was pissing me off. It's Caitlyn fucking Jenner. Look at that. That's him. That's Bruce / Caitlyn right there. It went from Bruce Jenner to Caitlyn Jenner on the left.
I need to look this up. Dude, it's pretty freaking close to that. You're not wrong, dude. I'm looking at it right now.
The first one's Bruce. The left, the in hand is fucking Caitlyn Jenner, dude. That's insane.
Dude, the one on the left, if he had a beard, Caitlyn, he would look just like this Aragorn. It's right there. It's like Botoxed out. That's crazy.
Dude, that's like if you actually look at like some of the skill, maybe one of the posters or still shots they use for some of the advertising for the Supergirl movie. What is it, Miley Alcock or something like that? Who's playing the actress who's playing it? What of the angles were they? I think advertising they did for her or an action pose where you see her face. She looks exactly like Will Poulter, the actor Will Poulter, Adam Warlock from Guardians 3. Like her face looks so much like him, it's just terrifying.
This is the travesty of.
This is not J&D's finest hour.
This is their worst. This is their mid hour. This ain't the worst. I've seen worse. So like this is their mid hour. But I feel bad for collectors that do have this on order and they obviously will lose a deposit or they keep it. And I think they'll be obviously upset because I know it's gonna be a fucking fake plastic sword as well. So so I just feel bad for the collectors that got this. I really do. You know, it's one of those things like fuck, man. Like you pay all this money, you get a piece that looks like fucking Caitlyn Jenner and not Vigo. So man, I just feel bad for the collectors. I think, and what's his name? I think McFly said it best. J&D does have some misses, man. It's true, and they have a lot of. And regardless of what you want to say, they have a lot of QC issues too. They really do. They have a lot of QC issues because the materials they use are cheap, so that a lot of shit breaks. So outside the silicone, everything else is cheaper than a like Lane. My hot toy, the Deadpool zombie one, has better material than the J&D piece I had. So that's the issue I have with them. They're cheaping out in a lot of areas and they're charging a fucking premium price for a polished turd, basically. That's what I would say. So McFly says that we need a real guts 1/4 swordsman, a black swordsman gear, hoping Sume drops one. They have the license. They're going to tease something out. I hope it's a guts butts 1-to-1. I really do. Walton, Marcos, I was honestly considering if they throw up a Berserk armored guts. So with that one, if they do that, Walton, I think they're going to go the route where they did with the Griffith, where it's going to be like the real armor. So we'll see what the real armor is from under Griffith. So I just don't know. I don't know what materials they're using on that Griffith. If it's real metal or fucking plastic, that they're saying it's real metal. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I can't help you out on that, man. J&D is a dead cheap. There we go. Cheap fucking tin, bro. It's gonna be rusting within a year. If you're in a humid environment. Do you think J&D will copy Johnstone from Prime 1? I think they will because I don't know what you guys think. I know, Jacob, you're a way bigger fan than me, but the Daenerys was on throne basically, and then the Jon Snow, they might want to match that up with her. So I think
I heard that due to licensing with her character, that particular scene is the only one they could get. That's why Prime 1 did it, and them J&D also. Yeah, so
do you think souls would be different?
Yeah, I like
if they did not Jon Snow, they probably do him sitting on the Iron Throne.
No,
that's what he's saying.
I don't think they'll do that. Like Prime 1's looked great. I thought it looked just like Kit Harington or whatever his name is, but
yeah.
The throne, I get it was on one of the Blu-ray covers, but it
was part of the advertising for the last season.
Yeah, so but I think the thing that'd make the most fucking sense for J&D is since Daenerys has all the dragons, he has to have ghosts, dude. He has to fucking have ghosts.
He had to have ghosts. I think that's true too, but they won't do it.
So if they don't,
kind of boring, man.
No, he's boring as fuck just sitting there. So if he's just on that throne again, I won't get it. My Prime 1 is good enough. It looks just like the motherfucker. I don't need him to go along with Daenerys. So it's either if he has ghosts, it's a fucking done deal, dude. Done fucking deal. But if not, I'd rather have the Hound or somebody else. But no, I don't think no way they would do that fucking throne, dude. No fucking way. I hope not. You guys just ruined my night thinking about this now.
But yeah, so that's Aragorn, Caitlyn Jenner, J&D. So there we go. They got an Olympian. They got the what was it?
True.
Olympian. McFly said, "Damn, with Ghost would be crazy, 100%." But are they gonna do like mixed media hair with Ghost? Like that's gonna be a dust magnet, bro.
I don't care, dude. They have to do that. They
have to, right?
If you do sculpted hair, it looks like shit.
Yeah, they have to do it.
Like
hey, but knowing them,
yeah,
knowing them, they'll cheap out do fucking plastic hair or some shit, you know. So. But no, I'm trolling a little bit with JD. I do think they're a trash company, but you know, I'm just trolling. I think they come out with some good pieces here and there. Next piece, Big Lane. Big Lane got a big purchase this week, and you talked about it when we did the. I think we did the showcase. I think, and he saw this piece like, I want it. So like, he wanted it, and he wants to talk about it. So here it is.
That's this piece.
That's not this piece.
No.
What piece are you talking about then?
The Riddler, fool.
You ordered the Riddler?
No, I haven't ordered him, but he was one I was interested in.
Oh, I thought you said this is the one. I thought in a group you said this was the one you ordered.
No, I haven't ordered anything recently, but the Riddler was the one I had been talking about.
His typing, guys, is truly horrific. He made it seem like he ordered this piece. And I did not order this.
No, your brain is full of mush.
No. Lane is
after not sleeping enough.
I'm on like 5 hours of sleep. There's no doubt about that. And I had to work and I had to do the lawn in 100-degree heat in Houston, Texas.
And
also, Lane, I can show you the text guy, the message, Lane.
I did not say that. So anyway, I said that was one that we could look at as I was mentioning.
Okay, so let's do the one that actually I want to talk about because I actually have more knowledge of this character. And it's caused controversy in this community, but what honestly, what hasn't in the past 3 years? So you can put out a piece that saves like kids in Africa, and people still find an issue with it. So there we go. So Riddler all in one. Lane did buy that one piece, he said, but
no, I haven't.
Also, this one he's thinking about. This one he's thinking about.
This is one of the main ones I was like. This is one of the main ones.
Lane, what do you think about this piece, man?
Dude, I love this piece. Actually, I've heard a lot of people sound mixed. now, I do want to correct real quick.
That's fucking
the Riddler GIMP here, GIMP mask version from from literally maybe obviously this one that particular one is inspired by the Batman Riddler, which is maybe. Yeah, but that may be the most horrific Batman like costume design. Guys, I cannot tell you how much I hate the freaking Riddler from the Batman. Like, I hate that costume so much, and that whole mask look and everything. I despise it. I think it was so awful.
You guys know I love that movie. I hate that outfit though, 100%.
Yeah, but this head sculpt. Now, a lot of the common complaints, like the Rose Gallery Live and stuff, this piece is not that loved. Is because it's literally they took every version in media we've seen over the last like maybe 15, 20 years and kind of mushed it into one Riddler, which the all-in-one makes sense with that. Now, they also went for a like kind of because it's part of Real Masterline, they're trying to go do more realistic style for their characters. I love. Of the portraits, I love the main one that comes just with the regular or the deluxe version. The one I like the most is the green mask one because it matches with the hat and everything. That has a little bit more hush vibe to it and everything. But I love that one. I don't give a shit about the middle one, the green mask.
Okay, not the 8-ball meth head on the end, not that guy.
That's the Arkham Knight Riddler.
It's horrible. The Arkham Riddler looks so bad.
Next time I smoke out of my crack pipe, I'm going to tell everybody I'm the Arkham Knight.
Yeah, it's the Arkham Knight Riddler.
I understand.
That
rehab, Jacob.
That particular Riddler. Obviously, if you have more of the Arkham statues still in your collection, that would help him fit because I definitely feel some of the aesthetic of kind of the Arkham Riddler stuff mixed in here with him, like with the boots and everything. That feels like something more that he wears from the Arkham games. That head sculpt, it's not that I like. It's not like I hate it or anything. I just don't really care about it. I want the hat and I want the mask. This one, it comes with. I actually really like the outfit. I love the question on the back and everything. A lot of people were kind of mixed with it. Now, I love for Riddler. For me, my favorite before this was like the Frank Gorshin suit / like pajamas. Like that outfit was fine with me with it. This one I actually love how and what they did with on the back of the jacket, the big question. He's got the accessories and stuff. But just so you guys know, where how we were talking earlier, like with the Cammy, I was having to decide if I would spend extra money on the bonus edition. Yep. Well, the bonus edition for this, I don't have to worry about because that's freaking Gimp mask.
Yeah, just get the deluxe version. Don't get that bonus bullshit.
Yeah,
honestly, dude, I would want the Gimp mask. It makes me laugh every time I saw it, dude. I'd have to get it.
No, there's zero chance. I hate that head sculpt so much. Like the last time the last time I was faced with like this for Prime One where I had a head sculpt like that I just instantly looked at and I despised it was the Harley Who Laughs bonus edition head sculpt. I looked at that thing for 5 seconds and said, well, I'm just getting the deluxe edition because I hate that head sculpt so much. I ain't spending like $200 on it.
So is there like a TN on the base that works, or why is this $2,000?
Well, because they're charging too much fucking money.
Everything's fucking
yeah. But now because I think for this piece, what has helped and contribute to it, why it's a little bit more, because there's literally a $500 price difference from the regular edition, which is $14.99, to this one. There are multiple canes. There's a
lot of swap outs.
Yeah. Now, and I think also because this has the light up features mixed in with it, and it's got also that monitor that actually pops on.
I love this right here. I love the little
with to reference to the Batman.
I love it.
They do have also which is it's hard because pretty much all their statues for the most part now are coming with some kind of bust or something to stick the alternate head sculpts on. That's kind of become standard. I hate it. I just
it's as bad as a Gimp, I think.
Well, I mean, this is actually accurate for Arkham Knight. I can't argue.
It is. I'm with you.
Like a more realistic style of his.
I love the Arkham series. Every iteration of the Riddler knows.
But the Riddler was stupid. Yeah, there's nothing that like that. But that look, I really like.
It's the best one.
But now, I think you can probably make a case for this one where you could just, because it's $500 difference, I think you could make a case just getting the regular edition for this one because I think the pose for the cane on the shoulder is the perfect pose.
It is, but it's missing so much. You miss obviously a lot. You don't.
Yeah. I'm just saying that.
I know what you're saying. Let me just because you've been kind of going on for a little bit. So, Chris Batman Statue Collector said he's buying the regular edition, which I think is a mistake for him because there's so much more you can get with this piece.
However, one thing you do have to keep in mind too with this particular piece, the regular edition is only one box. The deluxe edition will be two. Yeah,
okay.
So it's going to be a ton more in shipping too.
Yeah. Okay. If you go Prime One Direct, yes, but if you go anywhere else, it's going to be.
I'm just saying that is something with this particular one for whatever reason it's going to be that way. That is something you can factor into.
I just think, dude, because there's so many good swap outs. Like look at that. That's cool as well.
Well, that comes with the regular.
It does. Okay, cool. But still, the envelope thing, like the mail thing, was so cool. Yeah. I would display that. So for me, for this piece, I love this piece. I don't love it. I like it a lot. Issues with it, the portraits, none of them are fantastic. 2 of them are okay. One's.
That one's the best, dude. That one is the best.
Just for the meme, honestly, at this point. The
eyes. Yeah, with the fingers out like this.
Yeah. So everybody's buying the deluxe bonus version. That's for fucking sure. I don't think anybody's buying that shit. And you're going to pay extra for that? Fuck that, dude. But I think the base is actually really cool. Everything I kind of would want in a Riddler base.
They do nail.
Yeah,
they nailed the all-in-one thing that they promised for. Yeah. It's not like it's literally the name, but I can see where for people where I can agree that if they just did a Hush Riddler, that like Jim Lee Hush Riddler, that is probably the most best look you could get for him. But this at least
I don't like
a good piece.
I know what you're trying to say. But like I don't like the pants and the pants going.
The boots are the biggest problem.
It's weird. It's weird. But someone said it best too. I saw someone say a comment, or Raul told me, my friend Raul, and the Extreme Gamer Collector. It's all in one, but they made it for no one at this point too, as well. Like they didn't make it for a lot of people either. Like it's like they try to. I told this to some of my friends that run some custom groups, and they try to do one piece for everybody, and sometimes it fails and it's for nobody. So I think this piece kind of lands in that area where like it's good, it's not great, and it's not going to make people buy, and then add on the price tag. It really is making people like, fuck no, I don't want to do that. It's like there's a lot of reasons why people might not buy.
Or they might do the regular edition, which they normally wouldn't a lot.
But you're missing so much, like the canes. Like I said, the envelope's the best edition, like swap out you can have in this, in my opinion.
It's an envelope.
Envelope. Man, what am I saying? What
do you mean?
I'm
saying you're saying the best switch out involves an envelope. Like that's lame as fuck.
Yeah, no, it's so cool because it's for the character though, Jacob.
I get it, dude. I get it. I'm just.
No. It's like if we had a Mary and Pip, you want some fucking lamb bread? Come on now, they want to eat some lamb bread on the fucking page, something like that.
Some pipes.
Exactly. Like, is it lame? Is it cool? No, but it makes sense for the fucking characters, right?
If Prime 1 was a badass, they would send this up for PO and like riddle what the price is and not tell you when you like go to purchase.
They're not that creative, but that is pretty cool idea.
Like, who knows how much this piece is? Who knows?
Just give us a deposit and then we're sending you the end check at the end when it
yes, at the end.
Like $5,000.
Well, but riddle you for the next 2 years or 2.5 years before
2 years, out. 4 years, Lane, 4 years. That's
probably right with all the lighting and other shit.
Exactly. So real quick though, someone said it kind of best too. They're like, "This is $2,000 for the deluxe bonus. Imagine the price for the 1/3 freeze."
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing I was commenting.
Fucking $3.
I had some people say they think it's gonna be 4K.
It's 4K all in, probably, and maybe 4,200 all in.
And I won't get it. That's way too much, man.
Wait. How much was the Batman when he had all those fucking screens in front of him? How much was that?
That was a pretty expensive. That was
2,000.
Yeah,
but that was a quarter scale.
You think that freeze is going to be $2,000 more than that?
No, dude, it could, dude. It really.
That was years ago too.
Yeah, that was years ago. Good point.
When it went up for pre-order. We got to keep that in mind a little bit.
But why would that be so much? Why would that freeze one be so expensive?
It has another third scale character.
It's a third scale and got a whole thing for Nora.
Yeah,
it's like 2 third scale together.
I've been a big proponent. I've been saying this though, that I think that piece is not as big as people are going to think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a little bit smaller.
Well, it was a render or something. I think when we saw it.
I think how they're going to construct it is like it's not to be like. I think put it like this. I think that Doomsday Superman Dial is going to be bigger than that wide-wise. So I think it's going to be smaller than that.
Man, that freeze piece is pretty badass. So I'm looking at it right now.
So I told myself too, like this Riddler piece, if it was 1/4, I would get it. If that freeze piece was 1/4, I would get it. So that's just me though, because I'm collecting 1/4 Batman villains. But I would have got this piece if it was 1/4. 1/3 out of what I'm trying to do. I already did a 1/3 Joker. Did not like it. It just looked weird in my collection.
But dude, that cave troll is only 3,000, and that thing's big as fuck, dude. There's no way that freeze is gonna be $4,000. There's no
all in, Jacob. Yes, it will be 4,200. I think all in.
All I would point out, Jacob. Jacob. All I would say is maybe I might, but like the Robin King.
Marcos, put the pics up of that freeze.
Was 28.50. And like to buy it from Sideshow, it's $3,725.
Wait, say that again, Lane. I
was gonna say, but you got to remember that like the Batman Who Laughs and Robin King is $28.99 directly from Prime 1 is like $37.25 from Sideshow direct. So they raised like that statue. Depending where you try to buy it, you're spending almost $4,000.
The Batman Who Laughs?
Yes.
And it's the new they showed in the last showcase, I think.
Yeah, right? It was the first thing to pop up.
Yeah.
A couple months
ago. It's a really cool piece. It's awesome. But
but it's super expensive.
$3,000, yeah, basically retail.
Yeah, so. And it's more on Sideshow by a butt ton.
It's a death metal one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like one of those. Yeah, it's like one of the death metal. Like, I don't know. There's like two different versions of that. Like death metal and like
$3,700.
Dark metal.
$3,725 from Sideshow.
Oh my god, dude! Fuck that, dude. So yeah, Jacob.
But that's the scale with like 4 other characters on it, right? I'm looking at it.
Yeah, to an extent.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this kid, I like I said though, I've been a proponent. I think this piece is not to me as wide as people think. I really do. I
kind of hope so because it's already going to probably be pretty wide.
If you look at it right, you guys can see it, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it's going to be that crazy wide. But people are like, this piece is going to be like a whole fucking garage shelf. I'm like, no, guys, I think it's going to be like reasonable for 2 characters like this. I just don't think it's
2/3 scale characters together. That's
not really. It's like 3/4 of a third scale character, like, you know. So
this is freaking Prime One, man. They're gonna charge you for.
Oh, they're not charge because this piece. First off, it's very good, and second off, I just think they're gonna charge a lot. But I don't think it's gonna be like that wide. I just don't think it's gonna be that wide. It's gonna surprise people how like not big it is. In my opinion, that's what I've been thinking since.
They're always surprised by that, Marcos.
I know. 2 inches. That's all I can give sometimes. 2 inches, like that's all I got. Yeah. So no, but for me, I just think this piece is gonna be very expensive compared to that other piece is $2,000. I don't know, man. So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to try to see what the value is. But this piece is way better though.
But again, if you're a huge DC fan, is there really going to be a Mr. Freeze piece that beats this shit?
Probably not. Anytime in the long stratosphere, given how this.
So does it really matter the price? Like, if you know what I mean?
Yeah. Not everybody's super rich, I guess, right? You know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if this is like you need a Mr. Freeze and you'll never get another one probably this good. I don't know.
But the thing is, though, Jacob, there is another third. It's an ugly one, but like the Arkham series Freeze, the 1/3 they did. So like there's another option you can go at this point. You know, if you didn't want to pay 4K plus on this. So that's my point. Is like I don't know. It's weird. Like this whole thing's weird. We'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know what are people in chat saying. I haven't really looked because I've been doing this, but what if this is 5K? Does the price matter? That's what Cypher's saying. I think it does. At this point, people were upset with prices. So yeah, like people are canceling when the shipping price from Prime 1 comes out. So price definitely does matter. It's not
I think they're so dumb.
Walton Glass would go home. This would not be Glass because if it was Glass, that's break in shipping within a half a second.
Yeah,
I can't believe Prime 1 raises their pricing on shipping so much. Like they're going to kill themselves doing that.
Yeah, they've killed themselves 100% on that. But the thing is that they haven't raised the price. They've always charged extra than anybody else. So they're trying to make up money. Huh?
It's like way more now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like they've always been the company that does. Like people always said, are they like charging extra to make up money? Now we know for sure, like 100%, they're charging extra to make up some money. And it's going to kill them in the long run.
Would it make more sense if you could sell them yourself and not have a middleman distributor?
Yeah.
And just do, you know what I mean? And just do the shipping cheaper because you're making more money.
I've known about this because I ordered. It's a crazy story. So that Sage Cheese Joker, I ordered. It was like my 5th piece I ordered of all time, and I ordered it from Prime 1. You know, and it got delayed like 8 fucking months, maybe close to a year. So I was waiting on that. So I had it all paid out basically until the last, besides the last payment and the shipping. And the shipping like quote at the beginning when you first pre-order was like $250.
Yep. And
then so I had $159 or $149 last payment plus shipping. That's all I had left. The shipping went up $800.
Oh,
so it was
Jesus.
$149, and this is 3-4 years ago. So it went up $149 plus $800 basically for that piece. I'm like, what are they doing? And then I got it off Comic Concepts in stock. I lost my deposit of like $150 or $200, and it was still cheaper to get it from the side with my deposit loss than going straight direct with Prime One. They're shooting themselves in the foot in every way right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think Prime One is. I love a lot of their stuff they're doing. I think they're going in the direction of XM, basically. Higher prices, longer wait times, horrible customer service and customer interactions on Facebook. So, like, there's so many issues with that company right now, and people don't want to admit it. But I don't know. For me, I did think they're a company in kind of free fall. I've heard some rumblings in the background. They're not doing as great as they want people to think they are. So it's like one of those things.
Every company, dude. That's every.
Every company, but it's big when put it this: if the sports brands like Nike, Adidas, blah blah blah. If Nike starts struggling really bad, and we hear some rumblings about that, that's a big deal, though. That's the biggest company in the whole space, obviously. So.
Well, the biggest company in statue space is Sideshow.
No. They're distributorship mainly. That's why they're the biggest. But like their individual pieces, no, they're not. Like they're, they do what they do, and I respect them. But they're not the biggest company. Is Prime One. They have the most pieces directly from them.
I hope Prime One and everybody is okay, but
I hope so too. I don't want to see anybody fail besides J&D.
No, I don't think. I don't see the economy getting better anytime soon. So
I love how Lane never used to cuss. I've got Lane so like integrated into my debauchery. He's not just cussing, like me fucker and all that stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. So Walton said Sideshow is doo-doo water. I wouldn't say that. They're more like, piss water, which is, is sterile.
I would disagree looking at that freaking Hulk that they showed.
The Hulk was good. Yeah. I still think the Venom one was still better. I wouldn't get it, but I think the Venom Hulk was better than that, though. A little more character. And then Random Korean EU Sideshow. Look, you can say what you want about Sideshow. I order from them only now, basically, because they have the best customer service out of anybody. So I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm ordering if I can get it off price Sideshow, even if with a little bit extra money.
Well, I think they might mean just their statues, not necessarily their.
I know what they're saying. I know what they're saying, but I'm just saying, as a company, I think they're the best overall and everything. So. J&D's gonna thrive despite Marcos. Ha ha ha. I hope they fail, burn. I hope the whole building burns. I hope they try to commit fraud in some way so stay alive, and it comes out that they didn't. I hope the worst comes with them. I really do. I hope every one of their kids, the owners, really they have some issues in life. That's how much I don't like them. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Not really. Marcos, I got another J&D on the way. Indian Jones Jewel Pack. I do like J&D. I don't want them to go under. Look. I've said it. J&D has some really good pieces. They do. I just think the guts.
He just doesn't want them to ever try doing anything with Berserk ever again.
I just put it this: everybody, like Lane said earlier, everybody was gassing that piece up when they got it in, and I got it in, and I saw so many issues from the start like that. I'm like, did no one talk about these issues? Like, I didn't watch the live unboxing because I wanted to go in blind, which was a mistake, obviously, but.
No, I did not hear people complain about the same shit you did.
That's what I'm saying. Lane, that's my issue with it. Like, it's a cool.
Alan didn't complain about his. Like,
I'm saying, no, Alan's told me some real issues he has.
Yeah.
So, like, even Alan, like, they just say no to thin, cheap. Yes, like, that's if you're paying a premium price, I don't want cheaper materials than Hot Toys. I'm sorry to say, I don't want that. Hot Toys has better materials than J&D does in a lot of places. So, yeah, I'm not happy about that. So no, I had to tell the story again, Cypher. So that night, I wasn't even that drunk at the time when I was doing it. I was basically blackout drunk after the show, and I put it together perfectly. So, if you guys want to go that route, whatever, causality or whatever, I was actually better drunk when than I was not, like, barely drunk. So, I just think the piece is junk in a lot of areas. That's what it is. But if whoever has it and they love it, congrats to you. But I just think it's a really bad piece in a lot of ways. The silicone looks good, though. I'll give you that. It looks good when it's put up together, too.
I think Wallen's right there. When people spend a lot of money, they don't want to say they fucked up.
Cult-like following. That's what I've always said about them. It's a cult-like following. They want to justify their purchase. That's what they want to do.
Dude, I'm telling, like, again, I haven't seen most of these in hand, but Just from the pics, they look pretty fucking good. Most of these
Jacob, I just told you. I just said it looks good when it's put together. But for me, as a person that has it in the hand, I'm like, I can't get over these issues. I couldn't. Dude, okay, but Ledge, I have Deadpool PCS. They at least fucking put metal on the fucking sword, for crying out loud. Like, if they can do that, Janie can do something with some real material. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just like, why do they cheap out in so many ways? It's just annoying. It's especially for the price. If it was like $1,800, I wouldn't be mad, but it's 4K all in basically. So like, yeah, I'm not gonna justify that price for a plastic piece outside of the the silicone and some other areas. I can't do that. I can't do that. But hey, like, I love the J&D Colt. So it sold very easily. It sold very easily. So thank you, J&D Colt. I love you guys. So it's like science.
I can't wait to see one of those in the end. I can't wait.
But I guess we're talking about. But like I said, if you love that piece, like I said, when it's put together, it does look fantastic. Especially if good lighting on it, it's gonna look great, 100%. I saw someone have it. They had like the Todd pedestals and had like the red light under it. It looked great. Like, it really looked cool. So
how big was that fucking sword, dude?
It wasn't big at all. Like, it wasn't that big at all.
Really?
Like, it's not small, but it's not like, oh, this is a big piece. And it's
not quite sporting as much as Sauron 130.
And the thing is too, Jacob, it's not even that heavy. It's not heavy. It's like, it's very light. It's kind of like a cheap like polystone, if it is even polystone. It's hollow. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, people don't understand. Like, my friend Raul, he's like, dude, like, the whole thing's mixed media. I'm like, no, it's not mixed media. Just like, it's the hair kind of that's really in the cape. He's like, no, look at the back. It's like leather. I'm like, no, it's like, it's like plastic. That's what it is. And he's like, I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is, man. So as long as the Nazis don't intercept it, legit. Don't bring up the Nazis here, huh? Okay.
He's talking about his Indiana Jones statue.
I'm kidding. So a company that I do love that does great statues, assuming they have some issues though, obviously with getting pieces in hand, but they do also like super ambitious pieces.
A little where you make Prime 1 look like they're as fast as the Flash. But
I'll give them this. They have their that one specific line where they do come out with pieces very soon though.
Yeah. So, well, they're anime statues. Yeah. They usually look.
It's the Vesugio line. It's like 1/4 museum pieces. Those come out very soon, but the pieces like this, these take fucking time. Like, they're like my Blackbeard, that was a 3-year PO basically, maybe 3-year plus. It was horrible, but I'm happy to have it. So like, what I'm saying, like, it's a give and take. And that piece is huge. I think it's 100 centimeters tall. Like, it's like 80 wide, like 70 deep. So it's huge. But yeah, so Superman, Sume's 1/6. It's 39 inches tall. It's a big boy. Obviously, it's a diorama. They have the obviously we'll just see it, but it's kind of like the newer. It's like a newer interpretation on the outfit, kind of like New 52, but a little bit more like, I guess, modern. I guess you could say.
Now this is 6 scale, guys.
Yes, 1/6. All their DC line is 1/6 so far. So the Harley, the Joker, which is a really good piece. The Batman, very boring piece, and then this piece is all 1/6. I think Wonder Woman's next. They're doing, but the Parademons look good. Like the details on them. What I love is this: he's fucking saving people. My God, they got a concept of Superman saving people, for crying out loud. Thank the Lord, dude! Like, holy shit, they got Superman doing what he does best: save people. So I love it. I love that aspect of it. I have some issues with this piece, but I do love that concept where he's actually trying to save it.
There's Marcos's like cousin or something stuck driving the bus.
You say the driving the bus right there? That's racist, Wayne. That's racist.
It should have been Chris Farley from Billy Madison driving the bus.
Well, that would have worked too.
Oh my God! He's like, I fucking kids.
Now turn this damn bus around. That will ruin your press.
The door rules. Yeah, I love that one. Chris Farley, rest in peace, one of the great comedy goats of all time.
True. Remember how that's why we can't watch Grown Ups, because the whole time just like, that should be Chris Farley.
No, it should be Chris Farley. It could, 100%.
Now I will say this is one thing when they were looking with Jimmy Cypher, but he wanted some iconic villains. versus Superman.
He wanted what?
Some iconic Superman villains and stuff instead of just
it goes with the line. Like, look at the Batman. It's just random guards or like random villains, you know. So like,
it's random grade 2,900. You're underselling it 3,300 and something.
Yeah, but still at the same time, like, yeah, it's a very expensive piece. What is the price tag on this again, Lane?
Like on Sideshow, it's like 3,300.
Yeah.
I think.
So, but for me, what Jimmy said, like, it's ideally that's cool if they did that, but at the same time, it's in line with what they're doing with this whole line. It's like kind
of 3,300 even.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going with the whole line so far. The Batman didn't have any iconic villains. It just random thugs.
They're focused on the scene of what is happening around.
It's not
really a standard statue you have to think about where it's focused on like a big, like what LBS does, which is a big museum piece completely focused on the character. This is the character in a diorama scene, which is probably why they did one sketch sale, because this one is 39 inches tall. It's just by itself being 6 scale.
Yep. So no, I think I like this piece a lot about it. I don't hate the soup. I don't love it. I think the portraits are solid. I like the lasers, like his beams.
Yeah,
like, I like that. It's like connected. I like that because it's like he shot it and then it does look like he's killing him. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like he's killing him though. But
go back to the okay, and that I can see there because before that red going below the base, I couldn't see. I'm like, I'd break the fuck out of that, but no, that base is big enough. Okay.
Yeah, but
but you would probably say for this piece, you have to be into the entire story that's being told in the statue. Yeah. Not if you're just trying to do it as like, I want a Superman piece. This is probably
what happened to the kids in the back of the bus.
They fell out.
I guess they're all in the front now, right? That's the story, I guess.
That's why you were fighting for the front, I guess. So you don't get the
guys. It is like 1/3 of a school bus, 6 scale. So
there's more pictures. Let me try to find some more pictures that like actually show like the whole piece. But Sume had some stuff. No, but it shows more of it. But yeah, for me, I don't know. For me, I do think like the bus kind of takes your eyes away from
Superman. It's where he's placed because he's in the like kind of the weird middle part for it and everything. So I
keep going, Lane. That's fine. I like it though. It's different than also Superman.
That's what Sume with these. They're more about telling the story of the character. I mean, Harley. That the story for that is like the madness in her mind, basically going on with the Joker and all that kind of stuff.
So retail 2,500, obviously. Sume, and if you buy direct from Sume, the shipping price is like $1,000 plus. So it's insane. So 2,400 retail. Obviously, Sideshow is 3,300, and with Sideshow you have to pay shipping, tax, and all that stuff. So that's an expensive piece. I'll say. Another thing we forgot to talk about is only 200 pieces. Yeah, so it's like one of the smaller edition sizes I've ever seen from Sume. Like my Blackbeard was 1,800 fucking ES. So and it's a big old boy. Yeah, 1,800 fucking pieces. Dude.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot for anything. That's more than like multiple.
Yeah,
like Sideshow premium formats put together.
No, it was insane. So I didn't know that was like my
that's almost twice as many as the freaking Man pack.
Yeah, and it's hard. It doesn't resell that well. I'll say Blackbeard doesn't, but I can't really find it on any retailer sites anymore. So like usually all sold out everywhere. So it did well for 1,800. Like, that's what I'm saying. 1,800 pieces. It seems like it's sold out or it's close to selling out. So, but yeah. So, but this piece, 100 centimeters tall, 40 inches tall, 92 width. Holy fuck, man. And then 85 depth. Oof.
Big that's about Harley size with hers.
So yeah,
I don't think it's not quite hers. Hers is not as tall as so.
But dude, the parademons look fantastic on this piece. Look at that. It's like, whoa.
The thing is, you just got to be okay with 1/6 scale too. Like that they had to do it for what the actual concept was for this, because anything else would you don't never be able to fit it.
Yeah. Oh, and also speaking of Sume, Lane wanted to show this too, like the price tag. So on Comic Concept, the Harley Quinn is $2,499. Dude, this piece is so good too, man.
Yeah, this one, this was like 2023 or 2022.
Yeah, it is in a while. So they actually recently
showed. Yeah, this is why I was looking at this, because of the Joker front thing. They were actually showing.
So good,
I don't know. This one I think took an extra, like a super long time, because this has so much light up and so many, and there's a lot of electronic stuff in it too.
The Ferris wheel moves, the eyes move in the Joker's eyes right there. They swirl
and they all light up. There's a ton of
light ups like flicker on and off, like like a kind of like how her mind is. Like Lance said, is perfectly. It's like her mind, basically in statue form, which is really cool. Look at the back part with the acid. This piece is very good. If this was like a 1/4, obviously it'd be ginormous, but I would have got it easily. But this piece is awesome.
Yeah, I
hate this portrait though. That portrait sucks, but
that portrait does suck.
It's horrible.
The regular one, the Gesture Harley, looks perfect.
Yeah, 100%. So look, it's her therapy, her psychiatrist.
Basically, this is supposed to be like what's going, like her inside her mind, basically.
No, but I think the back part's like her life story, basically. Like job before Joker, got the chemicals with Joker, and then obviously Playhouse Joker right there. So it's so cool, man. Light ups everywhere. The Ferris wheel moves.
This thing is going to be. I can just see this being such a nightmare to put together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
I love the guard on this thing.
Jimmy's watching. When he says you want iconic characters, it would be cool if you had Tim Drake or Nightwing right there. But look, it's a random guard. So the whole concept is like the character, big idea with random people on the base. Joker, same way. Remember the Joker piece, Lane? It's like Joker, the big edition that has like a bunch of cops around, as you can see. So that's their concept they're going for. So people shouldn't expect Superman versus fucking Darkseid. That's not what they're going for with this line. And it's
this is about telling a story about the character.
Yes, it's the character. Like I said, the Batman was the first one they did. Is the weakest one, I think, so far still.
The Joker one came out. I think the Harley is actually a big step up, even from
a huge step up. Look at that. That's a light up right there. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a real. You kind of wish Harley was a little bit bigger, because she's still like a foot tall, so it's not like she's tiny or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I think she stands out a little bit better on this one, because she's like up front, not like Superman with a huge thing over his head and everything like that. But
no, but I think it's $5,000 for a 1/4. Yeah, that's what probably would be. Statue looks like a dumpster fire. Walton, come on now. I think it looks fantastic. It's so unique.
But you could say the problem with that statue, it's just taken so long to actually get made.
For sure.
Which we can't just say, we can't, like you say though, but that's not like we can just blame modern times. That seems to be a lot of companies.
So quick reason why 1/6 makes sense is because they're an anime statue company. Anime statues, if you do 1/6, you can do a lot more on the bases and everything. You can make everything more unique. 1/4 and 1/3 limits you on that too. So they're an anime company. They're making anime statues out of DC characters. That's their mindset. I love that they're doing that, because there's no other company doing that. They're not. There's no one going big with these characters.
You got to remember, a lot of times when Sume does like One Piece characters, or they're doing when they've been doing like Naruto, where literally they've had 6-scale statues because of the special attack or power, or something. Like literally, there have been 6-scales that are 30 inches tall because of whatever the jutsu or other shit they're using is just one big huge thing with them. So they have to do that, or else, because they're still making them like they're as tall as regular 3rd scale statues.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Like the Jacob knows that one, the Mountain Doom piece with the Hawks, the Weta piece. Yeah, let's make that 1/3. See how big that is. It's impossible to do that when you try to do.
I would like that 1/6 scale, but that would have been big too.
But yeah, that's big. But what was that? Probably like 1/10-ish scale.
Yeah, they never said the scale, but it was right around 1/10.
It was non-scaled, basically. That's all it was. But you know what I'm saying? You have to, with big pieces like that, you have to condense. You can't do that in 1/3. It just that, or you.
The Harley one I really like for just the concept. Now, like I said, I usually most times if I'm going to get a thing, I think we have a tendency to go more towards bigger single individual, character or whatever.
And real quick, guys, I will say this: 7 seconds left. My bad, Lane. New York Knicks are up 3, and they have the ball at the free throw line. It looks like this is over. The New York Knicks are gonna win
Freddie's gonna
NBA Finals. It looks like, unless there's something crazy happens, but it's
if
over.
they hit one of the 2 free throws, they win.
Yeah, but the thing is too, even if they don't, what they're doing is fouling the Spurs, so they don't get the 3 shot. So it doesn't even matter. So this game's over. So congrats to Freddie. His New York, they did just miss a free throw though, Lane. They did just miss a free throw, first one. But game's over. The game's over. Game's over. New York Knickerbockers are going to be the NBA Finals champion. Congrats to Freddie. Jimmy, I'm sorry you're heartbroken, but your team is young. You'll be fine. They'll be there again. They will be there again. So congrats to the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA, the New York Knickerbockers finally winning an NBA Finals. Sorry, but keep going on your point about everything. My bad. It happened.
Yeah, no, I was looking at I was kind of while you were talking, looking at this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they hit one of the 2. End of 4th, so they win 94-90.
Yep, and it's over.
Yep. So here's something I never thought I would say in my lifetime: NBA champion
Dude, if the Dallas Cowboys ever win, what the fuck?
I mean, what's going on, man? In this century, we have the Red Sox win a World Series, and now the freaking Knicks,
Chicago Cubs,
yeah, and the Cubs too. Literally, is nothing sacred. Well, no, you know what? We do have some safety. We've got the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets.
The New York Jets
in video sports. So we've got. Your team won a championship in the last 40 years.
Yeah, but I would say this: we have not won a playoff series in the past since 1990. So it's been a long time.
So you're up there with the Minnesota Twins. What can you do?
We are right there, baby. We are right there. I love it.
But Freddie, congrats, man. I just need to say
congrats.
That. But so that Harley, I think, is something I have started to look at more now that there is a chance. What originally I never even thought about it much is because they said 3 to 4 years sometimes to get a piece, and I said I ain't waiting 3 or 4 years for a piece. Like I'm not even letting it enter my mind. But now that they've shown that thing, of course, I still don't think that's going to come until next year, probably. But just because it's all the hullabaloo that all the motion.
1973 was the last.
Yeah, like I said, they had a U.S. senator and they had maybe the greatest NBA coach playing basketball when they won. I mean that you're just past. You have Lou Alcindor out there playing basketball. You have Lou Alcindor playing basketball.
JoJo says do the Knicks. JoJo, are you a Cowboys fan? I could be wrong on that.
Yeah. Right. Jesus Christ.
But also, nerds talk about sports is based on. No, it's not. Nerdum and sports go right hand in hand.
There's a lot of crossover, man, with all the man children that we've got these days, and the Generation X and Generation Y, and
man, look at me,
yeah. Millennial. And what are you, Generation Millennial?
I'm the last year of the Millennials. Last year.
Okay, yeah. So like younger millennial.
Yeah, I'm like the youngest.
There's a lot of They're basically like 25 to 60 age range or so. All of us in there are in the man-child kind of collection, sports fanatical stuff. We look for stuff for us to get invested in. Some of us just have better facial hair than others with it. Jacob. But yeah, well, Jacob's the king, man. Even though, friends. Yeah. Although when I first saw Jacob the first time, I did say he looked like he would have been in one of those outdoor shows or something like in the late 90s, early 2000s or something, sponsored by Bass Pro or something. That you're like, here's how we go hunting for deer or go fishing for bass.
I can't even catch herpes, let alone deer, dude. No way I can do that stuff.
I've caught it a couple times. Ain't that bad. It's a little rash,
Hey, you can do it like Pawn Stars, where you just make it look like you know what you're talking, but it's actually just not. It's a fake reality show or something.
True.
But
Walton, JoJo, I mean, Raiders all day. My bad. We messed up, Lane. It's Jets, Browns, and Raiders are the most sad franchises in the NFL. The Raiders are disgusting.
They're at least in Las Vegas now.
Oh, dude, the Raider fan base is horrible. My family's from Oakland.
But the problem for Vegas is the Golden Knight. The problem for the Raiders is like the NHL Golden Knights who are playing for the NHL Stanley Cup right now is like their first year in existence before they even got there when I think they were still in Phoenix. They made it to the NHL Finals, Stanley Cup Finals. So they've actually won a Stanley Cup too. So that makes they haven't existed as long as the Raiders have. So I'm like, they're making the Raiders look worse because they were an expansion team pretty much almost, and they made the finals and almost won a championship.
So Walton said he's an elder millennial. Mark is Doug. So you're just saying you're old, Walton. That's all I gotta say. You just gotta say you're old.
All you. Then
Brandon Korean millennial anime / gaming boy rise up. Hey, I'm that too. I'm a millennial, so I can say that. But also, sports is huge. Like for me.
Yeah, but
same with Lane.
Yeah, no, I would just that statue that originally is the first time I really paid attention to Sume, but people telling me they took 50 years to actually get a statue out made me just go, nah. I'm just like, I don't have the patience for something like that.
It's truly horrific.
But I've changed with I don't know exactly 100%, but I think I can be a little bit more patient because all my pre-orders are practically Prime ones, so I better be able to be patient. But this is what's insane sometimes with some of these companies and the pieces. Like Jacob Weta was getting out that massive, Lord of the Rings Fellowship piece, which you probably looked at it, you could have said, well, that's going to take a couple of years maybe to get made because it's so big and all the characters and everything.
No, they're always on time, dude.
Yeah.
Weta? Yeah, Weta's always. Oh, Prime 1 or Weta, you said?
Weta's,
they're like J&D. They're always on time. They really are.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm even saying fucking good things about J&D. Like, look, they're always on time.
Yeah.
It's just a bad piece. But,
even sometimes when you say maybe if they took an extra 2 or 3 months to fix things,
get good material. That's all I care about.
But so of all the stuff that because we're probably, I think Jimmy made this point, we're probably for Prime 1 because like they're my main focus company. Like I just think they make the best overall stuff. Like when you take everything into account, we're probably within the next 30 days they'll be doing their next showcase because it'll be about
probably. And I'm gonna be mad because there's so many pieces that are still in PO.
Yeah. Well, they still, and the other ones they still haven't even put up from their last show that were supposed to be out this.
I love those showcases, but when I first got into collecting, like it was on a timely manner, this and that. So like I understood like why they did it.
I really wish they would.
Yeah, I'm more pro. Just get these pieces fucking out. Stop doing showcases. Spend your money on somewhere else and get these pieces.
Or do them. They used to not even do them as frequently.
It was 2 a year at most when I first started.
Yeah, they would do like one every 6 months or something.
And the thing is, now we get like showcases too, Lane, and Jacob, that we get like some of them are very lackluster. Like we get like 10 pieces.
And don't have a lot of pieces that are actually releases.
Two every year, 2 big showcases, and that's what you should do. And also,
but maybe only have out 12 to 15 pieces.
Yeah, and just I don't know, and just to get people,
just show stuff. Show stuff.
Yeah.
Don't waste our time showing. Hey, here are licenses we got. They've been, before this last one, would do that a lot.
So wait, when is the next showcase?
Well, Jimmy was estimating it could be because a lot of the pre-orders that they had from the last one are almost all up. Because we're probably going to get like Elder Predator in the next couple weeks, and probably if they put it up, the Batman final suit, stuff like that. Although I know Chris and some of the other things, because no one said they liked the final suit piece except for me. I like the final suit piece because I love the final suit from Justice League 24 because I love bat suits, battle armor suits and stuff. Even though that thing is like, I don't know, freaking.
I see a lot of standard right now. See a lot of standard. So true nerds are the antithesis of sports fans. No, they're not. Walton, Jojo, who you guys teams? So for me, Chargers, Miami Heat, and the Cincinnati Reds. I don't know about you, Lane. I don't know what you rap.
Well, I follow a lot for sports. UT, because obviously I've lived in Austin.
Yep. Austin, yep.
I don't pay attention really to like MLS because that's our one pro team, the MLS team here.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually only live like 2 miles away from.
Go Dynamo, baby! Go Dynamo.
But Austin FC, Q2.
Yeah.
I think they might be playing some of the World Cup there, but I'm not sure. They have a very big modern.
Marcos, did you see that Padme bus by Inner Studios?
No, send me and I'll put it up too. But real quick, my bad. Also, what I wanted to go to is I see Lost Center. Fake nerd Marcos. I don't know, man. We can just go if you want. Savannah.
All you have to do is look over Marco's shoulder and see all the fucking Polystone everywhere. There's definitely no fake. There's no.
I like the cheerleaders. Hey, I'm with you right there, Freddy Krueger. Hey,
I never have a problem with.
I'm not the hey we never. And then Walton, this really got me pissed off. Then again, you do like One Piece, which is the greatest piece of media that's ever been created. Oda shits on fucking what's his name? Tolkien. Let's be real at this point, you know. He's basically outselling him, you know, in less years. So Jacob, I love Tolkien, you know I do, but Oda's better. He's a better. Marcus is saying he's better. Marcus is saying good things about J&D because they are the best. Cypher, I think they're one of the worst. J&D makes great dolls. Thank you, JoJo, having my back. He prefers 3-piece. No, I prefer a 10-piece and a biscuit. Prime One, best polystone. Randall Green saying Prime One's best polystone. J&D for silicone. And unless I saturate that fills the gap is all you need. J&D is silicone is tough, man. So I've seen silicone done great by Infinity Studios. I've seen it done great
Did you guys see the Tease Vader?
I've seen it done great by J&D Studios. So but the thing is, though, all those 3 companies I just named have done bad silicone as well. So it's tough, man. It's tough. Prime One needs more PO money to stay afloat. There's no doubt about that. ECC is pretty. Yeah. We haven't brought that up yet, Jacob. Good call. ECC is pretty freaking up there for polystone, dude. ECC is great. They just come out with a piece every 3 years. You know, like a PO every 3 years. It's crazy.
I think they're one of the best, dude.
No, I think they're clear for movies. I think they're the best. It just like I said, they come out with a piece every year, like a PO. It's like one PO a year. It's crazy.
That life-size T-Rex head is going to be like the one piece that gets away from me.
Remember the Hellboy stuff they showed like 3 years ago?
Freaking awesome.
Fantastic, dude. Like it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I will say.
Cypher said Padme Buzz is insanely good. We're bringing it up in a little bit. True. I need the tree viewer. The base sucks though. So the bus is great. I follow no teams after Larry Bird and George stopped playing. My God, Legend, I like you as a person, but goddamn, like, come on now. We're not talking about Larry Bird.
Yeah, I know. Marcus wants you to join the cult of LeBron.
Yeah, so Marcus, your team has never sent the Lombardi. Hey, that's how you know I'm a true fucking fan. I'm a true fucking fan. I love the heartbreak every fucking December. I love that heartbreak. Queen does great. That's what I'm saying, Ledge. Like every company I named, Infinity, Queen, and JD, they all do great silicone, but they also do silicone.
Queen got to get that effing Infinity Hulk out.
Oh my God, dude, that's so bad, dude. Our friend,
I think they delayed it out of this.
Yeah, it's been delayed like 3 times.
Only they're trying to rival Supercraft.
Yeah, so Battlecat, we all know Battlecat Alex. He's had that piece and he's like messaging like millions of like, where is this piece? Where is this piece? And they can't give him a straight answer, so it's annoying.
What piece was it?
The Infinity Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that's got kind of the slightly movable.
Queen Studios.
Queen Studios.
The 1/3.
Studios. Yeah.
It's junk. It looks cool, but at the same time, like at this point, I wouldn't.
I'm still trying to figure out Infinity. I love Josh and Common Concept, but when I saw that Cammy, and I was like, "What is that?" They're like 3rd scale figure for $1,000. Wait,
hold up. So this piece is $23.50, free air freight. What the fuck? So free shipping? Free shipping?
They had free shipping for my Lurch.
What the fuck? 99 limited edition, 24 inches. So it's not that big. It's 24 inches tall, 16 inches wide, 12 depth. Let's see how good this looks.
The first picture not great, but when you get to the second one, it looks pretty fucking good. That one, her face looks too fat.
It doesn't. I see what you're saying. But it still looks sexy.
Now go to the next. That one looks just fucking like her.
That looks 85%. I would say.
I think it's pretty fucking good, dude.
I think she looks dead in the face.
Look how dumb this base is, though. It's like a sideshow base.
It's a sideshow bus base. Yeah, that sucks.
Fucking terrible, dude.
Her knockers aren't there either. She has some decent, nice little knockers now. Yeah, the price too is pretty high, so that's.
Is it? You think so?
Yeah, dude, this should be a $1,500 piece. The sideshow bus.
It's shipped though. It's shipped.
But the sideshow pieces are like $1,200, dude. Which
are they silicone?
No, I guess, but does silicone mean it's better? No. You know that's true. Like, there's polyester that's better than silicone.
Cypher, I have one of their pieces. It's not bad. You know, like.
The fact that he doesn't say it's not bad shows that they're not the greatest company, too.
But, again, I knew what I was getting. You know, like.
But you sound like a J&D fanboy right now. Just be honest. Like, they're not that great. They haven't proven themselves. For the price tag on this, the basic base and everything, it's not worth it. If this was $1,500 all in, basically, yeah, I would say, yeah, I get it. For 28 or it was 23 or 28, whatever it was, no. I say no.
Well, I wouldn't want it because it doesn't have arms. I think bus without arms look really.
This is weird. No, it's a sideshow type. In the portrait, it's like 85% at best. She looks Latina.
I like their Lurtz bus they did. I like a lot of their Terminator bus too. I don't think those look bad.
They probably done some great work. I'm just saying though, like this one, no. For the price tag, hell no. I'm sorry. No arms, no nothing. Just basic sideshow base. 20. What was it? 23 or 2,800? I can't remember.
I think 23.
Yeah, still too much. Still too much. This should have been 1,500 at least. I mean, at most retail. Then shipping, 150, whatever it is.
I wish Blue Box Hyper did more bus a year.
They are so great. They are the best unlicensed bus company I've ever seen.
I would agree.
They are so good. That's what they did, with the mouth and the teeth and everything. Oh, they also did the Arctic Clown, right, Jacob?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! Like, dude, everything they touch is gold, dude. So like. More of that, less of this. More of the Blue Box Hyper, less of this piece of junk for the price too, especially.
Now, Cypher, so the Lurtz bus I got, me and another big Lord of the Rings fan, we didn't like the original face that much. And Bruce from Inner Studios, he was willing to help us tweak a bunch of stuff. And they tweaked it, and they changed it, and he was fine to work with along the way. A part of it came broken, and he's sending me another one. So, I mean, it's not terrible. Like, the eyes, at least on my alerts, I think they said it was supposed to be glass. There's no way they're glass eyes. But the paint job on my arms are just okay, but it's fucking huge. And it's fine with me because nobody else is going to do alerts with a bow. But he sends pictures the whole fucking time, so it's going to look like whatever he shows you originally, I think. But again, you don't expect like Infinity or Queen Studios or some kind of bus like that, like Marcos was saying. Like, you know what you're going to get. It's not terrible, but it's not the best.
Yeah. Like I said, if this is like at most 1,500 all in, get it maybe, but not. That base is horrible, dude. I hate that. I hate that sideshow base.
Cypher says on Hexapus, it's 1,700 shipped.
Still way too much.
Shipped? Come on, dude.
Still way too much.
Come on. You're wild.
I think it's a piece of junk, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys are just saying that Riddler for $2,000 with the gimp face.
No, I said I get that as a meme though. The gimp face is a meme.
Well, even without the gimp face, it's $2,000.
Yeah, I still think it's expensive. I told you I'm not getting it, and I think it's overpriced. I told you the portraits are mid. I did say that the ones I like were okay at best. So, Jenny, words in my mouth right now. I said it was. I understand it wasn't that great. I just said it was okay. I just said the fact that that's 2,000, then next thing you know that freeze is gonna be fucking 4,000 at least. So that's what I'm scared for collectors on that one. So I can't take him Haterade. Like, come on now, Cypher. I'm not drinking Haterade. I'm drinking Powerade.
Okay, were you gonna show the Predator and Machiko?
Yeah, the one that you said you bought, but you didn't.
Never said I bought it. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
He bought it. I swear to God, he said.
I already said bought 2 of them.
Thank you.
Delusionment syndrome is spreading.
I guess spreading to everybody, not just me.
No. I think that's Jacob hitting his troll button.
Well, never trolled anybody in here.
True.
Yeah, 100% true. 100%. So here. This piece, Lane bought this piece, people. He said he bought it. If he's not on screen yet, maybe he
right.
Trying to flex. But for me, I don't know anything about this like comic version of this character. For me, I hate the fact that this price, because it's 2 1/4 characters, so they think they can up the price crazily.
Yeah, but they have Batman and Catwoman quarter scale. I know it's not as much of shit on it as the base of this, but that's 2 quarter scale, like 2 full quarter scale people. That's $14.99 directly and like $16 or something $100 to buy from other places. I mean, there's a lot more to this base. I will agree with that because you got dead aliens and crap grinding over, but it's still the Batman Catwoman is 2 quarter scale and it costs $2,000 less. And this is also, now admit it's a big ass Predator, even though it's quarter scale in Machiko. But this is based off the comic, so there's not even like. I mean, I guess if this was freaking the Jungle Hunter versus Dutch, and you had the Arnold Schwarzenegger license, that would probably be expensive or something, So maybe you could, in some form or fashion, kind of in your mind, say maybe that could be the reason why it's so expensive. I mean, this is up there with the freaking Scar Predator for price. Now, I know, like, he's 1/3 scale, but he's a monstrous 3rd scale, and he's got just as detailed a base and got 50 switch outs, with claws and different hands and weapons and several head sculpts and everything. Now, I think Broken Tusk looks really cool. I'm not going to say this isn't a cool looking statue, Hey, Marcos, could you move through?
Yeah, gotcha. My bad. I was trying to see who won Finals MVP. My bad. That's only
I'm assuming it's going to be Brunson because
he scored
45 in the last game.
He scored 45 in the last game.
Yeah, and he scored 13 points in the fourth quarter. He stepped up as the superstar.
They scored 96 points and he scored 45 of them. So
yeah, basically he finally stepped up as the superstar. People have been kind of the entire series waiting for him to explode, and he finally did. Hey, I mean, you can look at this, and they've got switch outs for it. It's got a decent number. It is a very cool looking statue, but it's $34.99 and that's before we've seen it up another place. I don't think even Common Concepts put it up yet.
There's an extra price.
They're gonna distributor for the direct. Yeah, it's going to be minimum $34.99. That's if you get the regular, or probably the deluxe edition or something.
Dude, for me, this piece is fucking okay at best. It's not that good. First off, look at it. The Predator's not even looking at the aliens right on the base. She's shooting in the fucking Phantom Zone with the aliens right at her base.
As a girl would do. That's realistic.
It's a stupid ass statue, bro. It's fucking retarded, and it's not even that good. It's expensive. It's a stupid statue.
No,
Lane,
I'm
sorry that you pre-ordered it.
I did not pre-order this statue.
I'm so sorry you pre-ordered this. So, but yeah,
I think Cypher typed what he just did there, and he probably was throwing up in his mouth at the same second he was like finishing the sentence.
Oh my god! Someone finally agrees with me, even though I'm always right. So, Jacob
don't encourage him.
So, Jacob is bad on this. He said, "Look, I don't agree with Marcos 100%, but he's usually always right." So, he said that.
True.
Kind of true. Thank you.
If being all right means Marco's full of shit.
At the moment, it's not always right, but in the future,
if Marco's being full of crap is always right, then yes, you're right.
No, Marco's what he says is true. It doesn't mean it's always truth, but what he says is usually true. You know what I mean?
It may take a couple months. It may take a year or 2 years, but it will eventually
come year or 2 years. Okay, Nostradamus.
And eventually come true.
Uh-huh.
So for me, I don't know, Lane. For me,
I think it's a cool looking statue, but I if nothing more, because this is a comic based. I mean, it's based off the first. This is based off the first AVP from Dark Horse, which
I do like that bronze gold though, like the rose gold right there, or whatever you want to call it.
Broken
that's
Test
cool.
looks cool.
You know, like it's cool, but at the same time, like I don't know, man.
I don't get the pricing for this. I mean, I get it.
1800, right? Man? Like 1800 would have been good.
Oh no! That's Marcus. That's fucking ridiculous.
1800 this piece plus shipping and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Not for a huge ass Predator piece and everything.
It's not even that huge. Lane, it's not even that big. It's fucking. I just saw it. It's like Lane. It's not that big of a piece. I'm sorry to say, it really isn't for the price tag. I'm saying. No.
Well, I'm not saying it was worth it, but it should have been probably like 2,200.
1,800. For me, I think 1,800 retail plus, shipping, all that stuff will come later. But no, I'm sorry to say no. I will say that to bed.
$34.99 is insane because it's gonna be like
insane. Absolutely, like they're smoking absolute some of the best.
This was on Spec Fiction for the deluxe bonus. On Spec Fiction, it was $41.99.
Oh my god! But that's shipping included, correct? They always do shipping included.
I think low, yeah, but I'm just saying you got to go off the price that they say on the website. Whatever's included in there is to me kind of immaterial. Now, it probably is going to be more on when you add everything like from Sideshow, even though the main price you're going to see. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's $41.99 for the deluxe bonus, which includes the usual probably So for just the deluxe, which is the one they would usually used to just have that version to other places, it's still $39.49. So what? That's like $500 more right off the bat, and so that probably means Prime One win that piece. I don't know because we've been not seeing all Prime One pieces popping up on Sideshow lately. I've noticed that several of the Street Fighter ones haven't popped up. Neither has like Ivy recently on their website. I know it's sometimes weird how it works out where they do their putting on there, but usually within a month they're on, but they have ones that don't. But I could see this piece being like, $38.99 or something like that before shipping, tax, and everything else. And then the deluxe bonus that, with maybe the deluxe bonus. But if I see this piece being around 4,000 on Sideshow before, for the deluxe bonus edition before 100%. Tax and all that.
100%. I don't know. Jacob, what do you think about this? I know you're somewhat into Predator, obviously, and Alien. So, what do you think?
I think it's dumb as. If you didn't have all the other Predator and Alien pieces, this would look amazing. You know what I mean? But like you said, they're not even looking down at those freaking aliens.
Thank you. Am I tripping on that? I thought I was tripping on that shit.
No.
Thank you. Marcus is always right. I know. I always feel that. Yeah. I know.
Everything else is, but I don't know. Again, I don't want some chick on mine. I know it's from comic or whatever, but I just want
to becomes a predator, basically, from this story.
I don't know. I think on Prime One,
she fights and hunts alongside a clan.
So I thought I could be wrong on this, people, but
she's the basis for the main character in the AVP movie, basically.
I don't know. I feel like I could have got wrong information, but I think this was selling well. I think that's a low stock or some shit on Prime One right now.
Can you believe? I mean, there are several recent pieces that are supposed to be
the
Ryuko. Yeah, the Ryuko. I mean, I can see the Ryuko, versus Satsuki, which that's the anime. That one I can kind of maybe actually believe because of that's a really popular anime and the two hot chicks from it and everything. But they have the bloater is low stock.
Yeah, that's what it was. The whole Last of Us stuff is like low stock. I'm like, I feel like it's a marketing scheme, bro,
100%. I can't believe people are dumb enough to buy that bloater. I mean, for as much as the Predator is,
fine, you know, like it's like okay,
you know, as much as the AVP one, that at least is one huge character, and another person and stuff, and they're freaking aliens on it, you know, and there's at least half of aliens that you actually see on the base and everything, you know, so I can see why that one it would be a little bit more expensive, but not as much as it is, not for more than $3,000. See, it's when you see this one, it's seeing something like that makes me afraid for, like we were talking about Freeze earlier. And so, I mean, what is this going to mean the Elder Predator's going to be at? Well, I mean, I guess he probably will be 3,000.
But who likes the comic book better than the fucking movies?
Not one.
Yeah.
Like, why would you get this?
Well, that was one of my reasons why I didn't get it was because, you know, whatever there is, at least the other Predators we've had now, the more recent XL Predators, because they've done Broken Tusk and Ahab Predator and some other stuff, and they've still been expensive Predator statues, but they were like, you know, years ago at this point. But how can something like this, even though it's quarter scale, even though I know it's a couple, you know, it's involved in everything, but this is more than like the Celtic Predator, Chopper Predator. This is more than fucking Wolf. I mean, Wolf Predator is 3,000. I mean, it's obviously on some other sites a little bit more, but I think even Wolf from like Comic Concepts is like $3,100 some dollars, including the deluxe bonus. You know, more expense for it and everything. And Wolf has aliens chopped to pieces on it. Wolf's a XL, and he comes with like 9 or 10 switch outs or more or something for all his shit. He's got 3 head sculpts and everything. And I know that was last year, but it's not like it was where, you know, it's not like where we had, you know, the young bloods like Scar, where now he's this price, but he was like 3 or 4 years ago or something before, you know, he's finally starting to ship. So he was years ago. I can't see how in 1 year for a smaller scale, you can have this guy more than what was the last really huge Predator, which is Wolf. And he comes with just as many switch outs or more. And he's got Xenomorph chopped. He's got Xenomorphs, even though they're chopped and kind of dead, you know, he's like standing on them. They've got, you know, a very detailed base for these guys. So it's not even like that one is more detailed necessarily. How can that one be minimum $500 more? And it's a comic storyline, so there's not even, you know, movie movie licensing or live action stuff mixed in with it. I mean,
so man, honestly, shit, we're 2 hours in, 18 minutes. It's getting late. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys pretty tapped out? We hit every topic actually for the first time in a long time. We hit every topic we had planned, so that was awesome.
You know, that Lane had planned.
Lane, there we go. No, like I had 2 topics I want to talk about, and then obviously, you know, you had one. The Caitlyn Jenner JDPs, obviously. But no, seriously though, I think, you know, it's 2 hours, 20 minutes basically at this point. Let's call it a night. Obviously, great show as usual. We're stupid as well. Not making sense whatsoever, which I love. Lane was wrong 20% of the time, which I even love more.
I don't think Lane is like ever. It's weird. Neither one of you guys are like wrong, but you guys said the exact opposite.
Well, what we say is opinions. So opinions are opinions. It's not like, but my bad. What Lane's saying is an opinion. What I'm saying is a fact. So like that, I understand why you're getting mixed up a little bit. So
Marco's, it's really good, guys. We can see Marco's derangement syndrome is like running rampant.
I love myself
through his mind right now because he's absolutely out of his fucking mind.
I really do. I love myself. But at the same time, no, honestly, that's our show.
That tells you Marcos gets it. This is more than I curse like in a week up until when I'm on.
I look at myself in the mirror when I do it. So I just throw it out there. I love myself so much. But also, like seriously, like our show, like the first 30 minutes were us bullshitting about Shenanigans. Like I literally had told we got to talk about statues. It's a statue show. Like, let's get to it. Like that's the type of show I like, though. Is like we just talk about dumb shit, have fun, nerd out, blah blah blah, and then talk about statues because that's obviously what we like to do as well. So, no, obviously great show. I wish Will was here. Wish Freddie was here, but at the same time, I understand why Freddie's not here. He's probably absolutely drunk right now, which I hope he is. Because I want him to have fun for the first NBA Finals the New York Knicks had since 1973. So good, congrats, Freddie. You are not the Dallas Cowboys of the NFL anymore or the NBA anymore. You are your own thing. You're the New York Knicks. There we go. Finally. But whoever is a San Antonio Spurs fan,
so don't bother Jimmy.
This team is beyond young. The oldest player is like De'Aaron Fox, who's like 28. So like, you're fine. You will be there. Not next year, the year after. Wemby needs to get better. There's no doubt about that. He's very talented, but he needs to get better. He needs a more offensive game. He's very limited in what he can do offensively. So, no, congrats to the Knicks. Spurs, great year. It was not a year people thought you would be where you guys were at. So, great, obviously. And I don't know, Lane, Jacob, do you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about or anything?
Nope, I think we hit everything tonight.
Yeah, finally, we finally did it. Jacob?
Well, we didn't have anything to unbox tonight. That's like
that helps a lot for sure. Jacob, anything?
No, I just hope Will's okay because it sounds like his life sucks lately.
His life doesn't suck. He just has like dad duties, obviously, like moving his daughter to like her dorm room, basically stuff like that.
Well, his job, dude, he was putting in a shitload.
Oh yeah, so like, but I get why he's doing it though, because like he said like he does like a 12-hour shift for $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You
gotta do that, dude. Like so, like he's getting killed. Like, that's why our schedule's been kind of crazy this like the past couple of weeks. Like sometimes we're on
this
Friday.
Time of year, it's really Saturday. Tricky.
It's tough. We all got different schedules. Like last night, I was busy, like hanging out with friends, and I had a couple of things. I was working as well too till like 5 p.m. But you know what I'm saying? We all have different schedules. It kind of goes up in the air. Will obviously would love to be on the show. It just life is life, especially moving your kids to college and all that stuff, or taking them out of college. I get it. So miss him, and obviously miss Freddie. And like I know Freddie was definitely not coming on tonight. Freddie was glued into that damn TV screen tonight. So
he's gonna probably sleep like 2 hours.
I think he's not to sleep at all tonight. Honestly, let's be real. So no, but seriously, congrats to Knicks fans.
I'm checking real quick to see if half of Downham and Hatton is burned down yet or something.
Spurs fans, you will be there soon, so don't worry about that. But I think that we're gonna call quits right there. So thank you everybody joining the show, and obviously panel members. So thank you so much. And have a good fucking Sunday, man. And the World Cup, USA, we look great. We will win this goddamn World Cup in our home soil. USA, let's go, baby. Let's go. It's our year.
Well, technically, it is literally the biggest tournament in the world.
It is the biggest tournament in the world. And guess what? We looked great last night against Paraguay. Thank you.
But everybody, hey, guys, you guys chat, thanks for joining us tonight. You were all fantastic. Marcos, Jacob, thanks for being here tonight, too. Anyway,
we love it.
Everybody have a fantastic night.
Thank you, everybody. Peace out.
Take care.